similar to what they did to satyrs. So they have the magic resistance, which is resistance to spells and magical effects. So the reason why they got rid of the magical effects part, now they only resist spells. The reason why is because there were a lot of DMs that were complaining, like, well, no, like, this doesn't count as a magical effect. You can't resist the dragon's flames. That's not magical. Well, can I resist the beholder's, like, bullshit?
No.
Yes? Yeah, so, because there are multiple people that are complaining about how, like, there's no real, like, clarification on what a magical effect is, they essentially just took it out, you know? But, now, but here's the thing. Multiple monsters have also been given, like, upgrades to a certain degree. So a lot of spellcasters, for instance, instead of having, like spells all the time, some of them just have magical effects that copy the effects of those spells.
Pops up.
So, for instance, a mage can now use a magical effect that is similar to a fireball without casting fireball.
Which is bullshit, because it's basically like having a free bullet.
So, what that means is, even if you counterspell, for instance...
Hi, Bert.
No, this isn't a spell, you can't counter, fucker.
Oh, man. Like I'm really...
To be fair, or not? That's cool, but then it also means that the ones that had magical resistance, now that... It's bullshit, because you fucked them anyways.
No, yeah, this comment right here says it all right here. So, Skylar, the snake race are basically the most, like, calculating, like, naturally evil inclined race. They sacrifice each other for more power. That's even my character's, like, backstory, that she lost her, like, most of her family because her mom sacrificed everyone and she ran away from home before it happened to her. Like, that's literally what their people are about. So, this comment says, uniqueness detected, time to rework. This is such a downgrade. I don't mean the poison immunity or whatever. That's OP, I guess, but by removing the entire chapter of this racist stuff is a disappointment. Sorry, everybody. If that's a little too much for you, cold, calculating creatures, sacrificing others to obtain power, not even understanding what emotions are. God, who would want to RP that? Let's make this family friendly.
No. I'll say, by the way, another thing, so, like, Yanti naturally do not have emotions because, like, they don't, it's such an alien thing to them, you know, so they even, part of their original lore is, like, that they have alien minds in the sense that, like, the concepts of, like, friendship, family, love, like stuff like that doesn't actually blend with them. What they see is fellow Yanti who are useful, non-Yanti who can be useful, and meat. If you are another organism and you are not useful and you're not a Yanti, you are just meat for them.
That's why I said my race is naturally inclined to racism, because that's literally what we do. That's how we see everything.
Here's the thing, is even in the thing they mentioned, like, okay, it can be difficult to roleplay as a character who is supposed to be calm and calculating.
No imagination.
And no, like the book even says, like, don't consider yourself evil, more so consider yourself looking out for the bigger picture. If you're playing as an adventurer as a Yanti, consider what is your goal as opposed to these big fancy, like, emotional ties, you know?
Yeah, like, and mine is I want to kill my mom because fuck her, and also I want to prove I'm better than her.
Here's the thing, is that doesn't mean that you can't change over time. Like, the whole aspect of it is, if you are emotionless at the beginning of the adventure, you start to, like, change as you spend time with people. That's actually a really cool thing. And, Skylar, they also did something, like, similar to my favorite race, which is ASMR. ASMR are, similar to Tieflings, where they are descended from, but not exactly, like, Celestials. So, like, angels, basically.
Did they change that?
Right. And, sorta, yeah, like,
damn it.
All ASMR, except for Fallen ASMR, they have, like, an inner guiding light. They basically have an angelic light that's inside them, you know? So their alignment is always supposed to be good. If it's not, then, they become Fallen ASMR, you know? So, like, Fallen ASMR, like, they lose their inner lights, and, essentially they are filled with darkness. And, that doesn't make you evil. It means that, like, now, like, to ever get, like, back to the way you were, you have to kind of go on your own quest to get that back, essentially. So I always found the ASMR race really fun to play. Like my character Gabriella, she was a protector ASMR. Well, actually, no, she was, but then she became Fallen because she basically fucked up
come back to the party.
She got her master killed and her friend crippled because she wanted to go on an adventure and think, yeah, fuck it, I'm ready, I may be a squire, but fuck you. And that was going to be a plot point that was going to come up later on because she was a fucking fraud. She was not even a knight, you know?
Like, a good comparison with this would be the snake people are basically they're almost like Viltrumites almost, because literally even their fucking race's entire goal basically is world domination. That's all they care about. They only care about dominating and taking over. So they steal, they kill, they cheat, they enslave people, and they're very charismatic because they know how to like deal with people and manipulate them. So they're not friendly fighters, they're not good people, they don't fight fair. So the idea of you coming from a race like that and they're saying, oh man, how could anyone make an interesting character out of this? That can't be done. And I'm like, you fucking idiot.
Oh, and another one, so this is some bullshit. Mechanically this doesn't actually nerf anyone, but the lizard folk, which was Leslie's first character in our D&D thing, basically they're kind of similar to Yanti, where they're kind of like emotionless to a certain degree. They kind of just focus on survival.
Oh, another healing material.
They're not evil. They're mostly just neutral. You know, and so the thing is
neutral.
So lizard folk also had this very unique ability where they can craft weapons and armor, usually pretty like simple ones, out of bones from things that have died either recently or at some point. And like I remember Leslie even had a bit where like he crafted a shield for Yukine like to use, like it was kind of neat. Like, but now that feature is just gone. It's not even mentioned in like for the new ones. And you know what? What pisses me off the most is the new the new image for the lizard folk. It looks too friendly. You know what I mean? And the reason why that bothers me is, like, I never saw lizard folk as being evil. I saw them as being very much like they want to be left alone, you know?
And like, why are you here? Why are you here?
They look kind of like assholes, like because they're typically just like, why are you in my swamp? You know? They just want to live peacefully by themselves, devour like smaller creatures, and just live, you know? They don't want to bother with you, so like, if you're around them, they're just like, what the fuck is your problem?
Why are you here? Why are you here? Go away. Why are you here?
And, yeah, technically, on a technical sense, everything is the same. In fact, they even buffed their bite. But I don't know, losing the ability to, like, just, like, uniquely be able to make shit out of bones kind of sucks, you know?
Nah, you don't need that. You don't need that. Quit being stupid. Quit being stupid, Efren. What next? You're gonna say that when they do a redesign on the dwarves, they say dwarves are actually no longer racist. In fact, they're the most inclusive race in the entire. Skylar just immediately kills himself. Like, I refuse this.
How is your fist not broken? Nobody watching my stream?
What?
What? I'm streaming, you fuckers!
Literally nothing.
I said it 4 times.
Heard anything.
You said it like 4 times.
I said it 4 times.
When?
Well, let's see. There was a big conversation that was clearly the main focus, and you expected us to just... Jesus, man.
Also, by the way,
right. I am now watching your stream.
I will say, do you agree that the changeling looks really fucking cool on that cover image?
Yeah, it's a good image. It's just dumb, all the other shit they tried to do to it. Like, some parts of it are okay, the idea of changing size, but I don't ever see it being that big a deal. But
do it, Mr. T. Jump.
Yeah, so that means
I will say though, they did buff the Ganassi though, the different like elements of Ganassi. They did actually buff them pretty nicely. Yeah. Minotaurs get fucking just shit on in general. Like, I feel so bad for. The art for the Minotaur looks so fucking stupid too. That's the saddest part.
That Tifa's fat ass.
Yeah.
What?
Playing FF7R.
Bitch.
Well, excuse the fuck out of me.
Bitch.
Following in footsteps.
Yeah.
Foot style.
Also, they really shit on the Arakocras. Like, I think I already complained about it
AP
before.
before I do that. I keep forgetting.
But like, they used to have 50 feet. Although, to be fair, like, you can always just ask your DM like which version of the creature you prefer to use. You know. Although I will say,
with some creativity between the players or the DM, because sometimes when I hear like when I'm reading the comments and this shit, it's like, oh, some things are too difficult, or this is too OP. Like, really, like, fuck, like, fucking Sumu having, I mean, not Sumu, Coco being immune to poison isn't even that big a deal, because in the campaign she's in, there has been no poison, like, not the first one or in this one either. So it's not like being immune to poison is inherently OP, because is every campaign involving poison?
like, there's plenty of monsters that do it, but it's like...
But it's like, yeah, that's not the main thing.
If that's a problem, if that's ever a problem, throw in monsters that do, like, other elemental damage, for instance.
No,
you know?
that's a fucking light, Brian.
So that's why I'm like, that doesn't even make sense.
Or, here's the thing, is just because the Yanti in the party is immune to it,
wait, why
you probably still have other people that can be hurt by it, you know?
Yeah, and also most attacks, even if, okay, you resist the poison, you're still getting attacked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Typically poison damage is added. Like, for instance, if a spider bites you, you're taking the bite damage, and also it's injecting you with poison, you know?
Yeah, like that time when we fought that giant weird crystal caterpillar or whatever, and it's like, oh yeah, if it bites into you, or if you hit it or whatever, it burns you or some shit.
Yeah, you know what's some bullshit, by the way? So, like, alright, overall, when you look at the different races that get resistances to stuff, Gem Dragonborns, it's either them or Chromatic that can basically say, you know what, fuck it, I'm immune to this element rather than resistant for like 1 minute, fuck you.
I know I had Kira.
And I guess, to be fair, like, Yanti have it permanently, but still, like, that's kind of like, you let them still have immunity, but Yanti can't have it to this one element.
No! I'm gonna make a fucking...
I'm just drowning in high potions
I will say, though, like I said to other players, any changes that are likable, like, if you ever want Sumu to be able to change from, like, medium to small, for instance, that's fine.
We can just add that if it becomes something that I think could be useful. But also, to be fair, right now we wouldn't need it because we've even gotten shit that can make us larger. And if I do ever want to shrink, I could just ask Isaac for a favor. To be honest, Isaac just looks for excuses to throw new inventions and potions at people.
Speaking of that, speaking of shrinking, by the way, fairies are kind of fucked up.
Cold.
Fairies are kind of fucked up in the sense because basically they have like essentially everything that makes them fairies, but their size is small, not tiny, you know. And
be tiny.
They're basically on the same level as gnomes in their height, you know. So that just seems wrong for the fairies, but they have the spell Enlarge Zeus, which Wizards of the Coast expect you. Oh hey, we're not gonna make you tiny. But you can make yourself tiny for like 1 minute.
Okay, but third, why couldn't I just make myself tiny instead then?
You know what's bullshit about that? So very similar, like with like orcs, for instance. Like they're supposed to have the like they're supposed to be large. Although to be fair, the monster like type for orcs are usually medium. But yeah, anyways, the point is they're supposed to be pretty big. But they're always medium no matter what. Or like Goliaths, they're supposed to be like large, but instead, player characters get the weaker version of that, which is Powerful Build. Which, to be fair, is still okay. You know, because essentially it means for like the purposes of pushing or like dragging or whatever, like you still have the you're still treated like you're large. But yeah, like you can even do something similar for fairies, like, oh hey, for like trying to fit into spaces and stuff, you count as tiny, you know? They couldn't even do that for the fairies.
Nah, the fairies don't need that. Look, We made this more fair, more balanced, and more wholesome.
It's Morphin time!
Why are you upset?
Yeah,
You should just loved all the changes we made. Stop resisting. Stop resisting!
Also, it's just like I think you've probably seen it in the comments, but there's always like at least one person like each of these that was like saying, "Oh great, another creature that's Fae." Like because here's the thing, Fae is a very cool, interesting type. The fact that so many races are now Fae is so fucking weird.
It
doesn't make sense.
Suspect. Like they're fucking trying to turn anything into secretly it was Fae all along that run everything. So it doesn't matter what
shot everybody in the
Fae win. It's like that's kind of bullshit, sir.
Yeah. And also, that actually makes them more OP because Fae means that they're immune to spells like Home Person, for instance. So your evil wizard can't even fucking touch them with stuff like that.
Looks like it's gonna be playing.
Well, that's just us making this fair. Why are you being so difficult? Stop fighting me. Stop fighting back. Just accept that the Fae win. Wait, why do you care so much, dude? I don't care. I'm not secretly a fairy.
Like, on a mechanical level, like, Fae is actually kind of an improvement, but I feel like it doesn't work for some of these races. Like, alright, hold on, let me actually make sure I got this right.
What I'm gonna do is make a, I'm gonna make a fucking Oath of Glory paladin, and I'm gonna make him like a fucking black preacher man, whose whole main mission in life is to eventually ascend to heaven, so he can have a fucking harem of angels, and he's like, my dear brother, I have seen the archangel in her true form. I have gazed upon the light of God, and I did not blink. No, instead, my brother, I learned that the pleasures of this earthly flesh will not sustain me anymore. So I fight in the Father's name. And it's just this big, tall man with a giant-ass sword and a bunch of armor, and he's always smiling, and he's just like, are you okay, my brother? Oh, is that person giving you difficulty? Hang on, let me hit him with a bolt of sunlight. Yes!
Alright. So, I will say, so let's see. Bugbears have Fae ancestry. They're not Fae, but they have Fae ancestry.
Why?
They look more like, they literally look more like
they're goblinoids.
That doesn't make any sense.
Alright, Centaur makes sense that they're Fae. That one actually does work. Changelings are Fae.
They're horse fairies.
Well, alright, Centaur always associated with like Fae, like wild stuff like that, so I'll give them a pass.
You're talking about the goat thing, right?
Yeah, the centaurs, basically. Yeah, changelings, the new versions, are Fae.
However, the casualty rate significantly exceeds previous projections.
Alright, weirdly enough, alright, so, you know, of course, Eladrin, which are elves, they still have Fae ancestry, so that makes sense. Fairy, it makes sense for them to be Fae. Fearbolg, I thought that they would be Fae, but they're more giants.
Nah, fairy is fucking shit.
Oh, goblins have Fae ancestry now.
How? How?
Because, hey, these goblins aren't the ones from Goblin Slayer. These ones are from a multiverse where they're essentially, like, Fae creatures, you know?
Are they trying to turn this into an anime? What is this bullshit?
Hobgoblins have the Fae ancestry, you know? Let's see, what else has it? I thought orcs got the same for some fucking reason, but luckily they didn't have that. Satyr, you know what? It makes sense that satyrs are still Fae. I kinda thought they might fuck them over for some reason. You know?
Decided that they're orcs. Sir, none of this makes sense. Are you just bullshitting us?
And let's see. Admittedly, not that many creatures got the Fae ancestry or the Fae tag, but it is still kind of like weird, like. Mostly it's the goblinoids. You know what it is? Here's the thing. I think it's they really want to distance themselves from the whole like goblin like aesthetic of like being these weird little violent rapists and shit like that. But the thing is,
that's the point though.
But and here's the thing,
yeah,
you know,
I'll never use that.
Goblin Slayer's like version of them being rapists. Like, in fact, I liked how they described. If you want to play as a goblin, consider the fact that most goblins are pretty cowardly, so what makes you want to, like, abandon, like, your people and, like, try to do something that most goblins don't want to do, you know? They even give you ideas of, like, if you were a goblin chief, or, like, maybe you killed a goblin chief, here are some items that you could potentially have, and it's just these weird trinkets, you know?
I just don't understand the idea of somebody saying your race might limit your ability to like make up your own story or something, because it's like at the end of the day, regardless of what your race tends to be like, the whole point is you're in control, so you basically provide the mission. So like my changeling, she had no backstory till I gave her one. Like I had to create something for that, and whatever the races tend to be, you can either say that.
Wait, is Tifa better at thunder than fucking Barret?
I thought she was more useful to fire or ice.
Well, no one's particularly better with certain stuff, but it's just who has better
was
magic.
Just shit.
Look at their magic stat.
Tifa mainly for healing until Aerith showed up.
Yeah, Tifa has more magic right now. That's why she's better.
Yeah, she's the girl.
Yeah, she has like 8 more points than Barret.
Another one that's really fucked. Well, technically speaking, they did buff
I have 99
Goliath.
in magic and attack?
Yes.
The fuck, Cloud?
Yeah. So I will say, Del, one that they really fucked up was Goliaths in like their lore. Because technically speaking, I actually like the newer version of the Goliaths to be able to use their Stone's Endurance more than once per like battle. But anyways, so Goliaths were always not necessarily evil, but they were very practical. You know what I mean? I feel like a lot of people tend to think that if you're practical, that you're somehow evil. You know what I mean?
Most people think that practicality means evil for some reason. Most people don't use their own fucking common sense anymore.
So, here's the way Goliaths are described. They're typically very focused on their tribe or like their clan or whatever.
Yeah, aren't they like mountain people?
Yeah, and they like to keep to themselves. They always like to they will stick up for any member of their tribe or clan as long as that member is continuously doing the same for each other. The moment you grow old or crippled and you're unable to do anything, they'll still help you out for a bit, but they expect you to pull your weight. Yeah, in fact, no, here's the thing. Some of them actually voluntarily,
Hey, is me using Cure on my team level up my Cure?
Yeah, I get that. That's similar to I can't remember the kind of culture, but they're similar to a couple of other Eskimos. They're known for that shit. Like when the old people start getting too old, they can't pitch in anymore. It's like they don't say anything. The old people just know, it's time for me to go out into the ice so I don't continue to become a burden on the resources.
Or not even that, is if you manage to do an adventure and shit, you're like, you know what, fuck it, I'm going on this adventure because I got nothing else to live for. And you come back as a hero, that's a cool story to tell, isn't it?
Yeah, it's kind of like Krogan's a little bit.
Yeah.
But I feel like they don't like that mentality, you know what I mean?
When have you seen a Krogan scientist, Shepard? Well, why don't you start being one? I refuse what you just said.
But yeah. So, Del, you get what I mean,
There is one in Mass Effect 2.
Nah, I get it.
You just want to do weapon shit, though.
Yeah, the dude that's like, hey, I made a fucking Krogan. Isn't that fun? Well, great. Now I got a test tube, baby. And everyone's yelling at him until I made him do the initiation. I can't believe the fucking final thing was, oh my god, you killed the giant worm monster. It's like, bitch, I killed like 15 of those things in Mass Effect 1. I don't know why they made it a big deal now.
Good thing our colleagues put up all that stamp. Without it, we'd be lost.
Yeah, so that's another one that they basically don't even reference that in the new lore for the Goliaths, you know? Which I think sucks.
It's on you.
Yeah, I feel like I don't get it, because I'm still new to D&D in general.
That's bully rats. I'm sorry, Eric, we just killed your people.
I don't know what the general vibe and push they're going for is anymore.
Wait, is Skylar the one watching?
I'm doing something right now.
I'm in a raid.
Alright.
Yeah, Ephraim's got his balls in the clamp. You expect him to watch your stream while he's busy?
Give me a break.
But it's Final Fantasy. Also, Ephraim, does leveling... How does materia level up? Is it just by itself, or is it the more I pick up?
You keep using the materia over and over again. You don't necessarily have to use, it also depends. If you have an item that you can combine with the materia to level up other materia next to it, I don't believe you have it yet, but it is there. I'll have to look up which one it is.
So using Kiara repeatedly will just level up to like Kiaraga?
Yes.
Yeah, alright.
Yeah. Basically every materia can be leveled up.
Alright.
Yeah, alright.
So for instance, the materia that revives you, you can use that to basically give you a full heal after you get revived as well.
All set. Finish him off.
Yeah.
I can't believe these fuckers died.
Bingo. Keep it up.
What's a good variant?
Why is it that everybody hits like a wet noodle but Cloud?
Well,
Why not?
Cloud is the wet noodle, so it'd be awkward for a wet noodle to be holding a wet noodle.
Yeah, man, give him a break.
No, everybody
I'm
besides
trying my
Cloud hits like a
best,
fucking
Cloud.
wet noodle. It's annoying.
I'm trying my
Why
best,
not?
Cloud.
Also, did I upgrade my sword yet?
Cloud said he's
I
trying his
believe
best.
so.
Stop bullying him, no matter how fun it is to do so.
Upgrade
You know,
2%.
Cloud, you're kind of a beta bitch when you get down to it. You know, there's something about you, something about that hair of yours, so much to grab on to.
I'm gonna rape you.
I will rape you.
Just outright say it.
Yeah, I thought that's what you were gonna go for when you said
I
the
mean-
song about you.
You know, realistically, that's how it would go most times with Cloud. It's a good thing he's a superhuman, because let's be honest, he'd be in trouble.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Oh yeah.
4 men, at a minimum, in any position. Okay! Alright, I'll
Oh,
join,
God.
T, for God. I just got to put that in my head. I'm just saying, Cloud, don't go to jail.
Iron Blade doesn't
Con
seem like it's
Morleo,
worth it.
or whatever his name is, agrees.
Yeah.
I
I've
still
made
haven't
my
gotten to that
decision.
To be fair, Cloud kind of set himself up for that. You don't want me? I'm a virgin. I've made my decision.
Oh, all right.
Like, Cloud,
by the
do
way,
you not know how to be unappealing?
no, like,
Listen,
he literally
saying conversion
cannot be
works
unappealing.
whenever it's dealing with someone else. Whenever you
It's
start
like,
to pick up
Cloud, you're in
girls.
a whorehouse. Why in the world would you think saying that would downgrade?
Well, why wouldn't they
you?
go for the more experienced girl that actually knows how to suck your dick?
Well, he's clearly he owns a whorehouse. He's probably already got hundreds of girls that can do that. So the idea of tainting someone with no experience, that's probably the next thing he wants to do. So Cloud,
I
you
will
served
say-
yourself.
By the way, I don't know why, but I've always found like people that like emphasize the virginity of a woman is always fucking weird.
Oh, yeah, it is.
Inherently,
Iron
it
Blade's
is
better
weird.
than
Outside of a religious thing,
Ah.
it is weird because when you emphasize it, to me, it's either you don't want to be compared to other men, or the more creepy answer, you're really into the idea of corrupting somebody. You know, that's when it starts coming off like a hentai skit, right?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, here's the normal docile girl who has no experience.
The hell is that?
Oh yeah, I'm gonna be the one that changes all that. Oh yeah. So that's why I say, if you're in a whorehouse, never say that. Never say that, Cloud. Don't set yourself up.
Say you're a used whore.
Yeah, and shit. I mean, to be fair, if your name's Thunder,
say you
you
got the
probably
clap.
believe it. Yeah,
Yeah.
or that shit. I mean, come on, you already called yourself Thunderhead. He would not believe that's your real name. That clearly sounds more like a street name that you earned from a reputation. So you also fucked yourself up there.
Oh yeah.
Like, oh man, I can't believe, man, Thunderhead, yo, you let that girl suck your. You know what I get? That's Dog Eyes from fucking Sleeping Dogs.
Yeah,
Whoa.
dog eyes.
Whoa, wait, calm down. I'm really sorry your sister Thunderhead blew me.
God, Dog Eyes is such a jackass.
He dies in the hardest way.
It's the
though.
best, though.
To be fair, he
Fucking
deserves it.
Winston's
He
mom.
fucking
Yeah, yeah.
deserved it.
First she feeds Dog Eyes the cut up pieces of one of Dog Eyes' men, and then she starts hacking him to death too.
Oh yeah.
It's the best.
Fuck,
Fucking
I
hate Dog
forgot
Eyes.
they had friggin' and what's his face's mom kill him.
Yeah, she killed 2 of them.
Oh yeah.
Holy shit.
Yeah, I forgot her
A
name.
lot of
It
Phoenix
was-
down,
it was-
Jesus.
Yeah, I forgot her name, but she only spoke like raw, like Chinese, and she hung out in the kitchen, and she was just like, ah.
That's where women belong, to be fair.
mean, hey, she agrees. She did her
Efren,
job.
she would literally cut your nuts off.
Yeah.
Nah, she probably wouldn't take that as an insult. I don't think she'd take that as an insult. She's traditional. She's old school. She might be like, yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just don't do anything to her family, and you're good. Also, don't be an outsider and try to marry anyone in her family, because she clearly does not like the fact that when she's not marrying a full 100% Chinese woman.
You know what? That's fair.
Right.
Yeah, because I remember the mission when Wade's helping the girl with something. And he's like, so, how you getting along with her mom? Oh, she's okay, you know. You know, I was scared of her at first, but she's doing more bark to bite. What about that hatch with her? Okay, yeah, that's more dangerous to her bark or her bite. But, you know, she's not too bad. You know, at first she was a little upset because...
What? I fucking missed the dive kick.
And then the way that, yeah, my mom was the same. She already hated the fact that I was dating a girl who was mixed. But a whitey? Oh.
Oh, yeah. Wait, doesn't she date Emma Stone?
You can.
Doesn't he date Emma Stone or like someone who's voiced by her?
It's not required, but you can. So
yeah, you can.
Wade's like, yeah, oh man, my mom definitely didn't like that. Whoa. Yeah, Wade Shin. The funny thing about Wade is all the times when he blows up at his other cop handlers who are like, don't you understand I'm undercover? It's like, Wade, you have broken the law so many times that has nothing to do with being
undercover.
He legit set up multiple men for murder. You can't do that.
I'm undercover. Go fuck yourself.
It's China. There's no laws here.
Yeah, that's basically how Wade responds every single time. Every time, I can't remember the other Chinese dude's name. Every time he's like, Wade, you can't do certain things. Fuck off. I'm undercover. I'm doing my job. It's like, wait, I saw you on the news. You ran over 5 children.
Fuck you.
Fuck you. Those children were 18K, so I am allowed to kill them. Uncle Poe said I could. What?
What is Uncle Poe, by the way?
Yeah, I love that, and it's the same voice of the dude that voiced Poe's dad in Kung Fu Panda.
Yeah.
Forgot that.
Is that guy still alive? I heard that he died.
No, I don't know.
The doctor voice, the dude, I think he is dead.
Oh, that's actually sad, because he was a pretty good actor.
So, you know, not that
Yeah.
That's the thing, when old people die, it's sad, but it's not as sad. What's sad is when someone dies before they're old, because it's like, wow, shit.
Yeah. Yeah, you could have done something.
No, like, alright, dying young is always one of those where it's like, oh, this celebrity died when they were 20 years old, what the hell?
Yeah.
We'll prepare the prototype in section E for
yes, well, if you want to talk about deaths, early deaths, then there's that fucking shooter. And then I think the memes have already started traveling. I don't know who posted the one in fucking news tab or whatever. It's like, if the shooter
is the original?
If the shooter is Mexican, build the wall. If the shooter is Arabic, death to Muslims. If the shooter is black, Black Lives Matter, a terrorist group. If the shooter is white, we need to really focus on what's been affecting the men of our country. You know, is it video games? I blame video games.
Oh God.
Yes.
I just hate the part when anytime something like this happens, it's like, you know, there was a bunch of deaths. I feel like Mortal Kombat is responsible for this.
Because people don't want to take responsibility, or at least understand that some people are just fucking assholes.
Well, while you're having this conversation, I'm gonna go eat. I'll be right back.
Okay. See ya.
I thought he was gonna say something worse. While you were having this conversation, I actually became a shooter, so I'm about to go to jail.
Yeah. Oh no. Hey, but because I'm brown, I'm actually gonna get convicted.
Wait, leather racer again?
I like that fucking image of like basically Uncle Sam protecting the NRA after a shooting. So don't worry, I've got you covered.
Better.
Uncle Sam, and then it's just fucking G from Street Fighter.
Oh
Why,
yeah.
thank you. I am the president of the world. I love how even Capcom has confirmed he's canonically the strongest Street Fighter. This random jackass that looks like a bootleg Abe Lincoln that's walking around claiming that he's the president of the earth. No one knows where he came from. No one knows why he can manipulate magma and gold. He just walks out, yells at you that he's the best, beats you up, and says, we are all children of Gaia.
That's the way to do it.
What the hell?
God.
And I've been dragged into a cult.
Well, is he like fucking Barrett, where he's like, "Don't you hear the plague crying?"
Yes. Think Barrett's ability to make crazy ass speeches, but put that in the body of a man who's like 7 foot and is dressed like Abe Lincoln.
Stop.
And can cause magma bolts of gold to like come out of the ground. So imagine that. That's who G is.
I'm on board.
Alright.
And the scary thing is they've confirmed he can break the fourth wall. So when his like windscreen is going out, he's not pointing at the competitor, he's pointing at you.
Oh no!
Wait, what?
I am the president of the earth. And he just doesn't explain himself. He just comes in and he says he is the son of Gaia. And he's like, I am the president of the planet. And he says he wants to bring everything back to the way it used to be when the Earth was Pangea, basically. And I think that's
oh god, is this Barrett?
Yeah, and I think that's the name of his like super move, Pangea something. And the way he does it is he like touches the ground and he says, "Power to the earth." Then he points at you and he says, "Light it up," and then just burns his opponent.
Oh god.
And even in the fucking character select, when you select him, he just tips his hat and he says, "Why, thank you. I am the president of the earth." It's like, Jesus, man.
Oh god.
I am your president, boy. This is no debate. I didn't vote for you. Good. You didn't have to.
You don't get to
I'm
vote.
your president.
I voted for myself.
What? But no. You can't do that. You can't just do
God.
that. Dude, don't ask me. I don't even remember making this guy. I'm kind of confused.
Alright, this is kind of off topic, by the way. But well, sort of. Do you kind of feel that a reason why you would play like a class in a game like D&D, for instance, is because the lore seems pretty cool?
Yeah. Sometimes it's like, sometimes it's lore that makes me go in and say, oh, I could probably do something with this, or like, you know, do a variation of it. Like Sumu, I think I made her a changeling on a whim, and I think it was during the time when you told me what my character would be doing, like, oh yeah, she would be a spy. I said, oh, that'd be good. We'll be a perfect spy, a changeling, okay. And even though it never really needed to come up as much, I think I've only used that ability like 3 times for certain moments, so I haven't needed to, but still, it's fun. So it's like, sometimes it's the race, sometimes it's the class, and sometimes it's just like, what's my main drive for this character? Because that basically, in my mind, that's how I sum up all the shit that they be doing. So it's like, okay, she wants to take over her spy organization and try to potentially conquer the planet. You know, a Whisper Bar would be perfect for that. She'd probably be less blatant with all her abilities. She'd probably be doing more sneaky, covert, evil shit in the background. And every single decision I made goes to something like that. So that's kind of how I've been doing it. Basing off of a goal for the character. Now they're gonna be this, and this.
Yeah, like for instance, you know, this isn't on D&D per se, but I will say there are plenty of classes that I like. Like for instance, I like the Way of the Four Elements. Even though it's so fucking trash, I feel so bad for monks for having such shit classes.
Yeah, that one, the bootleg avatar.
It's, you know what? I feel like they were thinking, oh hey, they don't need to have spell slots. They could just use their key. They have plenty of it, don't they? Don't they? But yeah, so that's a whole other thing. But I will say with Final Fantasy 14, the lore for Reapers is actually really cool. You know,
Orb of Lightning materia.
I believe that's check the effect, but it should just let you use lightning.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Yeah, it just gives me lightning.
But yeah, so basically, so here's the thing, Del. The evil empire in this is called Garlemald, and like basically, they were originally from a different country. Like they were driven out of their homeland by like different invaders, essentially by like essentially barbarians, you know. And so, their entire goal has been to reclaim their homeland that they once had. And essentially they never want to be conquered again. So that's why they're the conquerors, you know? And so, like, a major aspect of that is kind of cool. So, the Reapers, like, that class, like, started because people who were trying to farm and essentially trying to, like, actually survive out in the goddamn wilds, like, while they were still trying to find their homeland.
What the fuck
like, they
does
were just
Spirit
farmers,
do?
you know what I mean? So, like, some farmers would make deals with devils, and their sights became fucking, like infernal weapons, and they became, like, more powerful because of these deals with devils, you know?
That's pretty cool.
So they're warlocks, essentially.
You know, there's nothing wrong with being a warlock when you really get down to it. People say it's bad, but I've yet to see an issue.
So, you know what I do find weird, because I was talking to someone about this, but I feel like warlocks get more RP moments with their patrons than clerics do with their gods, you know?
Oh,
Why do you think that is?
Well, because warlock, I think it's because the way a warlock works is basically almost like a cult member,
It's an exchange.
Right? Yeah, you have to give me something for me to work for you. Otherwise, none of this works. Because why else would I be your patron, right? I mean, your servant.
Right.
So it's like a warlock, it's almost like they have to be more entwined with their user because it's like, okay, you're going to be, you know, doing missions for me on Earth, so one, I want other people to know who you work for, so I want you to wear things that, you know, reflect me. I want you to have abilities that reflect me. I want other spirits to know that, no, this is mine, stay away. And so off that rip, they already want to almost like claim you as theirs. But in the exchange as the person, it's like, I'm not going to do any of this shit unless I get these favors. So, what's up? Because why would you? You're already throwing your soul away. Why would I throw it for free?
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
While we're clerics, like, they have a more positive relationship with the god they worship, you know?
Yeah, it's a more like a traditional sense of, like, you know, a person in the gods, because the gods really don't do favors for people, really. Like, they'll help sometimes with their most devoted, but even then, it's sparingly, right?
Like, even when you get to level 10, when you can basically ask a favor of your god, there's, like, it's not even guaranteed that they'll do it, you know? And even then, that's also up to DM's discretion.
I got it. A warlock is you're making a partnership with a deity so that, you know, they have to constantly scratch your back and you scratch theirs. A cleric, their relationship with their god is like Raiden talking to the elder gods.
Kinda, yeah.
Man, that's not
where it's like, you know, they're powerful. You know you could use them and you know their help would always be great. But they're the most vaguest and most, like, flippant people ever. And it's like, dude, I'm literally doing the thing you want me to do. I just need help. We do not care if they eliminate this entire place. Only the merging is when we'll finally step in. It's the same thing!
Fuck off!
What the fuck is that thing?
Nah. You got this, right? Dude, I'm just one cleric with a hammer. That's it. You didn't even bless this thing. Okay, fine. Because you've been so useful, I'll bless it for you. I need more help! Okay, you're being ungrateful now. Yeah, fucking warlock is like, yo, Cthulhu. Okay, so I'm having a bit of difficulty with this one thing. Could you spawn a bunch of random tentacles out? Are you sure? I might need you to, like, black out while I possess your body to do that. Okay, fine.
I will say, by the way, on that same vein, I kind of feel like, by the way, so, like, the whole, like, aspect of being a summoner, by the way, like, I feel like clerics don't get to do that quite as much as, like warlocks, wizards, sorcerers, and even, like, druids get to be actual summoners.
I didn't know about Higher Cove.
Yeah.
Yeah, the clerics, I mean, they can kind of do it, but not nearly as much, you know? Which, again, I think goes towards the whole power dynamic, where, like, I feel like, alright, for instance, a while ago, the party I was running for, like, they were, like, encountering a dragon, because I feel like if you don't have at least one fucking dungeon, or at least one fucking dragon in your Dungeons & Dragons game, it's not really Dungeons & Dragons, no, is it? Yeah. So basically that was going on. They're fighting a dragon. The druid was summoning a bunch of bullshit, and so was the warlock. They used summon greater demon. And the way Flavor texted it is their patron's shadow is essentially because their patron is kind of like a succubus. So she's kind of latched on to this fucking demon and just kind of constantly molesting and going like, yeah, you have to serve me, fucker.
Okay, does the serving part involve you touching me like this? Because you've been doing that a lot.
Fuck you. No, you're not serving me. You're serving my servant, fucker.
Okay, I get it. But what part of that means that you gotta keep touching me like that?
I'm a succubus, fucker.
Okay, but does that mean can you not break, the stereotype? Can you not?
Oh no.
No, I'm stuck this way.
I chose to be like this.
Oh, Earth's still around. Cool.
Yeah, it's just fucking like holding on to you and just going like, it's like, okay, I don't understand anything.
I am low on FP. MP, I just noticed that.
Go to a bench.
I'm fighting a boss.
SP.
Look.
S-verse. Damn, idiot, I hate you. Go to hell.
I'm gonna cuck you.
Keep it together. Yeah, I'm the beast. I do nothing.
Also, I will say, with that encounter I was talking about, the dragon got fucking nerfed by the druid because she summoned a bunch of shadows, which she did apologize for because technically it wouldn't work with her level, but that's on me for not checking to make sure it works. But anyways, so she summoned a bunch of shadows, and shadows have the ability to, even though they're doing damage, their main actual thing that kills you isn't the damage they deal. It's the fact that if they hit you, you roll a d4, and they reduce your strength by that number. You know? And if your strength goes down,
it's gonna hurt.
Like, oh fuck. If your strength goes down to 0 basically, then you die.
Damn.
Well, you don't get a save. You're fucking dead. Woo. So basically, that's more fun for DMs to use against
fucking crab thing was
low-level party members because they if they want to murder them essentially. But yeah, having that used against me, I was just like, fucking hell, god damn it. Not gonna lie, I was legitimately kind of pissed off.
Don't worry about it.
I will say I'm never really angry when my players win, because if I wanted to kill you guys, I could very well just say, no, you're dead. You get what I mean?
Yeah, like when fucking Trunade fell from the sky, and you could have just said, nah, he's dead. That was a Hail Mary, that was a kamikaze attack, he didn't get up, he's done.
Like, I feel like a lot of people don't seem to realize that, the DM wants you to win. Even if, like, for instance, your character dies, they still want the party to win. Like, the fact that you died probably wasn't what they intended, unless they're asshole DMs. But you got what I mean, right?
Yeah, and that's why I said, I think the main thing when, like, going back with the whole conversation of, like, oh, this is OP or this is OP, like, it's like, dude, I feel like in general, it literally comes down to the party and the DM, and it's like, if you're both, if y'all are just shit, then yeah, no one's gonna have a good time because everything's gonna seem difficult. But
it's weird to see a Final Fantasy character using an iPhone.
Their brains and can learn to adapt or make
not that
compromises. It's not that big a deal.
Yes, understood, sir.
Yeah, like again, overall, like you also have to know what you're getting into. Like with me, if I'm gonna put you guys through a dungeon crawl, I'll tell you. And like typically, I don't like to do those because I like to give you more chances to role play rather than to just like entirely focus on combat. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Which Leslie hates, to be fair.
Why? But, why am I not punching something right now? Which is also
why aren't we killing
everything? I think when he was part of the shit, his character missed a shit ton.
Yes, sir.
Oh yeah. Oh man, that was kind of hilarious.
So it's kind of funny, where it's like, I want to fight, but Les, being honest, as you are right now, you'd actually die very quickly if you got what you asked for. Because we nearly died multiple fucking times.
Yes.
Yeah. And that's outside of him asking me to kill him.
Yeah, and that was from a lot of bullshit where we've all had to kind of like bullshit plans together and be like, okay, no, all right, you do this, and then there's a chance we don't immediately blow up.
Oh man.
Are you sure this will work? I just said there's a chance, all right? I didn't say that this shit was guaranteed.
Except the bastard looked like a scorpion. Speaking of which,
it's fucking great.
The shield. Let's see. So now I'm almost done making Father Jacob.
The Lord has punished you both for the evils of premarital sex.
But wait, Father Jacob, you've been doing premarital sex.
Who are you?
Oh, but I'm the father.
See? It's fine when I do it. You see, the difference is I do not deny the need. I do not deny what the true purpose of sex is. I am fruitful, so I multiply. I have spread my seed through various people all throughout the town.
Oh, God.
But he's clutching a Bible and he really believes it, so it's almost like, okay, what do I say to this? He's also got a giant claymore. I don't know if I want to like piss him off.
It's not gonna get any easier.
Do I want to say he's lying?
You know, maybe I'll just let it go. I'm not gonna like fight for this. This isn't a hill I'm really willing to die for.
Soccer sucks.
Have you never seen the beauty of an angel? No, angels don't look like the chicks we think. No, I know. I've seen their true forms. Wait, you seen that and you didn't immediately go blind or die? No. Have you not seen them? Yeah, you should look here. And it's just like, why does space melt? And it's like, for the billionth time, you're the only person who's like able to deal with that because you're a paladin. Stop showing that to random people. You're gonna kill them. Oh, I thought that they'd understand. I'm just trying to spread the word.
Only because it is.
So, let me ask you, is there any class in particular in D&D that like you're not thrilled about playing if you ever do like have to play, for instance?
I'm not sure yet because I've only played like 2 real classes so far. I've only played the Coco and Sumu, so I don't really have much experience with all the others. But looking at some of the fucking lists and the shit, I would say Monk is one I'm not especially that curious and interested about. Cleric seems like it has a lot of possibilities, but from the way that I read a couple of things like that almost goes counter to how I usually play sometimes.
I'm back.
Hello, back. Ranger, I could probably do something with a Ranger, but I don't see much coming out of it. So yeah, so far I would say the ones that I've thought about most are, you know, the Bard, obviously. I have a good fighter. I am now trying out a Paladin because I want to see how that feels. Probably a Rogue as well, and Warlock and Sorcerer. So yeah, I kind of lean towards those. But yeah, the others I'm not too sure about. Like a Wizard. I know a Wizard is powerful, but I'm like, nah, I'm not really feeling it.
But Wizard is my absolute favorite class, I'll be honest.
I think it's because, like, outside of that one subclass, the Sword one, or whatever it's called, I can't remember.
Bladesinger?
Yeah, Bladesinger. It's like outside of that, because I think I even said that I'm going to eventually do a Wizard, or I did make one and I probably deleted it, but I can just make it again. Like, one of Sumu's mentors was a Wizard, and it was the Wizard of Illusions, that kind of subclass. And they're like, oh yeah, he just basically says, yeah, everyone lies all the time, so just get good at lying, stupid. And so it makes sense for a Wizard who's all about lying to be an illusion master. It was like, wait a minute, what do you mean? It's just like, nah, yeah, dude, just lie. Look, Sumu, I could literally make it so no one remembers what I look like, yet I always wear a mask. Do you know why? Because I fucking love lying. I love it. Well, if you love lying, why are you teaching me? I don't know. I'm bored.
No.
So you're a changeling.
No. Your response, it has to be a lie, whatever it is. You have to say something like, I genuinely just love teaching people.
Why are you teaching me then if you only care about lying and that's it? Because you're the one person that I think I love like a child, like my own child. That's not a lie, is it? I don't know, is it? Man, fuck you. Why you gotta be like this? Why can't you ever just be nice? You're not nice either, kid. You shanked me one time. So?
Look.
I'm allowed to be evil. You're not. I'm not
Why
doing it,
can't we
Efren.
all be evil?
You can. I'm not doing it, Efren. I know that's why you said look again.
No, I want you to look at the stab wound, you fuck!
Efren's bleeding on the fucking ground. Look. Yes, I just wanted you to look. Got him. Oh.
We fucking got him. He
really went that far just to do that. Yeah, Efren's got an issue. He's an idiot, but he's our idiot. He's our idiot.
Fuck you.
Well, Efren will be fine. He'll just need some time to recover, so he'll be here in the hospital. We'll just let him have the TV. Okay, make sure he can't watch B-Stars. Why? Because I refuse to have this bastard just screaming I'm a B-Star randomly in the hospital. I'm saving you guys a headache. See? Shit, it's starting. Look, just make sure that he doesn't have access to that channel. Okay, I guess. Yeah, I'm just like him. I'm a B-Star, I don't understand. That's why they tried to kill me. This is all Predator's fault.
Predator's fault?
Yeah, Jerry the Predator.
Yeah,
Jerry the Predator stabbed me.
Alright. Hey, Eric's back.
Come on, Tina.
Hey, Eric.
Hey, I'm here.
What the fuck?
I love streaming to no one. It's great.
I guess I'll go fuck myself.
No,
Is that a
come on.
JPEG?
Yes. Do it.
You won't.
You know who's actually in pain right now? Who's constantly miserable?
Les?
Me?
T-Pain.
I don't know, man. I don't think Taddy Payne's in that much pain, you stupid fuck. I love how satisfied you are with that.
God damn it. The build up to that is killing him now.
Fuck you.
You can't say fuck me while you're choking on your own laughter, Efren.
It was funny. Why are you not laughing?
Maybe the gate didn't budge because there's not enough power to
I
There's
don't
morb in the
understand
air
what the problem
tonight.
is.
The problem is you're not morbing properly.
Fuck you.
Morbin time.
Because it's Morbin time again.
insufficient power.
And it just might die
If
of
you want to
cut.
be like Moonlight, you have
What'd
to
you say,
grind.
Eric?
What were you guys talking about?
I honestly forgot.
I also
Like last
forgot.
time
We're
I
talking-
was here, you were talking about school shootings.
The grounders in sector
Yeah, actually, I was gonna tell you, Eric, don't come to school tomorrow.
That's true.
Thanks, bro.
Damn, I can't believe you're gonna shoot up the fucking school that you're
By
teaching at.
the way,
What the fuck?
I did say that to someone,
man.
by the way.
If the maintenance guys
So, alright,
I think Professor Efren's gonna shoot us. We might want to just get out of here. I don't know, man.
So basically, because a student was coughing, and like, essentially, I have my mask on for him, so I walked up to him. I said, "Hey, don't come to school tomorrow." I said, "Wait, what?" "Oh, because you're sick."
I love how just you saying that comes off like a threat. Hey,
Yeah, so
don't come to school tomorrow.
it was pretty hilarious.
How about you, don't come back here ever again?
Oh man.
I'm not saying something will
Yeah.
happen, but I'm just saying something could happen.
I walked up to him. I was gonna hand him a cough drop that I also had. Like, I was handing it to him and said, "Hey, don't come to school tomorrow."
Maybe it's because you said don't come, and rather than saying maybe don't come to school tomorrow.
Yeah, I wanted it to sound as suspicious as possible.
Hey,
Yeah.
fucking come here tomorrow.
Emergency power supply
If I see you tomorrow, I'm shooting you.
disengaging locking mechanisms.
This reminds me of yesterday when we were gonna watch the fucking
Great job,
either the
Cloud.
fucking movie special or the fucking Gattaca, and I was like, oh my god, there's another fucking shooting today. That means my Twitter feed will be full of dead children instead of fucking porn.
It's true.
I love how that's your main
that's the
concern.
actual tragedy that happened.
When you really get down to what that is, you know, it's like, why do I suddenly have to deal with all this disgusting imagery when all I wanted was to just watch, you know,
disgusting imagery.
I'm sure those things
yeah,
welcome us just
I just wanted to watch some good, wholesome.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's right, Efren.
Fucking goddamn it!
runs deep in this damn.
No,
Fucking,
no, leave me alone, Omega! No!
No.
Is this another situation where the police just weirdly just didn't do their job, or what?
Yes.
What? Which one?
I don't know.
Us, y'all.
The more recent one. I know that they didn't do their
I
job,
didn't even know
you know,
about
the
it.
last one. for
So
some reason.
basically, as soon as the fucking police heard gunshots, they were like, "Get the fuck out of here!" And
Could have done that on
and then they fucking waited for like a while until the fucking shooter was stopped for a bit, and then they're like, "All right, let's go."
What's that? Somebody's starting up? Well, let's not get in there and disrupt this KD. We'll just wait till he starts reloading.
Look, I don't want to get shot. I didn't sign up to be in danger.
Sir, your job is literally to... Why? What the hell are we doing?
you
That's
literally
that's
did
like
that,
a firefighter going like, what? A fire? Well, I'm not fucking going in there. I hate fire. I don't want to get
Yes,
burnt.
am I right?
So,
One less thing for us to worry about.
so the fucking
That's
police
like,
officers were
fucking, like, Ring going, oh, I don't want to get in the front lines, I'll get hurt.
Yeah, paladin man.
oh, by the way, if we're still on that fucking subject, there was an old lady who warned the police, hey, there's a suspicious individual with like a fucking AK around, or whatever fucking assault machine gun, or whatever.
And they said, whatever, Grandma.
And they were like,
Yeah, whatever,
"Bitch,
don't tell us how to
shut
do
the
our jobs.
Bitch, would you just shut the fuck up?" said the fucking cops to the grandma.
Jesus
Was it actually?
Christ.
Well, that sounded along those lines. They didn't believe her.
Why?
So goddamn.
They didn't take action. It's more accurate.
Texas,
Why?
going
Why
to
would-
Texas.
Why?
Yeehaw.
So,
Yeehaw.
okay, even if she is just a crazy old lady, like, considering school shootings are like, frequently common in, like, this country.
Yeah.
To the
For no
point
good
where it's
reason,
becoming-
really.
To the point when it's literally comedic.
You wouldn't, like,
Seriously,
take
given the
any
fact that they were
threat
probably
seriously?
looking at the newspaper and seeing news about a school shooting, they probably should have at least given it another look.
Like, it's,
No.
at this point, it's genuinely becoming a joke that school shootings happen 24/7.
Like,
And this is the
remember
only
that
country that it happens in.
To
Remember
this
that
degree.
fucking picture I posted about the fucking The Rock, Dwayne Johnson, then paper, then two lesbians in the school.
Yeah.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Oh god.
God damn.
Yeah.
This is some bullshit.
You know the best way to
fucked
get
up, man.
lost is to believe that you're not.
Look, all I'm saying is,
Isn't
maybe
that
we
one
should
of our
find a way to make it so there's not that many guns. You ain't gonna take my guns from me. Oh, motherfucker! Why do you need a machine gun with over 500 rounds in it? Please explain that to me.
I gotta shoot a
Look,
bunch of
there's a
hell.
school right there.
I need to protect it, that's why, I mean.
Look, if I have all the guns, then they'll be protected.
Love that
I don't
JPEG
think you
down
know
there.
what protection means. I really don't think you know. I feel
Yeah.
as if you're going to fuck this up.
By the way,
feel
I
like
remember
stop,
there was a
Personally,
minor debate. I don't even know if it's still
solution of
technically
the
going
police
on.
actually doing their fucking jobs.
I
Oh, what's
remember
that,
if
ma'am?
it's
You
going
said
on.
that you saw something?
Let's take a
Go
moment
fuck
to get
yourself.
ourselves.
Like, I remember there was a
know about
debate
that.
What's
people
that?
had
You've
where,
been
like,
watching.
should
Go on,
teachers be able to carry firearms just in case?
I say no, just
No!
I feel like
say
there
no,
should
just
never
off the
have been.
fact- That's stupid.
There should never have been a point in which we seriously asked that, you know?
Should
Yeah.
we be able to just carry firearms for the protection of everyone, right? How's about no? How about that?
Someone calls Professor Efren a cuck? Oh. Oh, so you've chosen
Okay,
that,
yeah,
right?
alright,
That's
like,
what I
can we
was about
get
to say.
those firearms?
Like
So we
Efren, no
shooting for those
offense.
giant
No
fans way
offense,
over
but
there?
you are not someone that I think should be in a school with a gun.
And yet I have one.
Shotgun. No, I know you got one, but that's like personal at your house. I'm just saying, I do not think you should be at a school with one.
Oh no.
Anyways,
I feel like that is begging for problems.
Hey, friend.
We already checked this place out.
What?
So, what else about the fucking thing that happened did you hear about?
Not much else. Yeah.
I didn't hear shit. I don't know anything about it yet, really.
So, well, what I've heard is that the cops, you know, and then Skyler was like, you know, the cops should do their jobs, but you think, I feel like that the cops are only there, usually, 9 times out of 10, after the fucking crime has happened. They don't fucking teleport to your house or the school.
Well, there was the one, and that happened like right before the most recent one, and that guy was like under the FBI's watch list for like 2 months.
Okay?
And like the year before, he was in a mental ward because he wanted, you know, he got in trouble because he actually wrote the story about how he wanted to do a shooting at his school.
How'd a little nigga get a gun then?
This path's no good now.
Fucked if I know.
Another way to get there.
Ain't
There are
nobody
some
checked the little bastard before he walked into any building?
Like there are actual conspiracies out there that the FBI like deliberately groups people like this, and there have been cases where, and the FBI has gotten sued because you know they were manipulating some they were manipulating some autistic kid into trying to make him a shooter. Like it's supposed to be like a sting operation sort of thing, but for some reason they just keep doing this to people that aren't actively being, you know, murderous. Also, when was the last time they actually caught one legally? Yeah, they do it. They do it all the time with different crimes.
I didn't know you could sue the feds. I didn't think that was allowed legally.
No, you can't.
You have to.
Oh yeah.
You have to really screw up in the federal Bureau of Investigations to fucking get sued. Like you have to fucking drop the ball hard.
Yeah, it's like once you do something like that, it's like okay, you know you can never come back. You know that low key they're probably gonna make you disappear just for fucking everything up like this.
Look, I think we can climb onto that pipe.
To the point where they had to actually allow themselves to be sued. Like you piece of shit.
How do I get to that materia that's down there, the purple one?
Materia!
I'm at reactor 5.
So,
the one where the floor fucking collapsed on me.
I actually forgot how to get that materia.
Well, friend, there's a fucking guide right there that Ian could use, and he asked
I'm streaming.
Boulder Dash.
Then, what, you're streaming on your phone?
No, I'm fuck you.
He's got a point.
You're a phone. You're a phone. You're a great.
I mean, Eric kind of is a phone when you get down to it.
Eric, you're the
red. Yeah, after all.
Eric, you're a cell phone, right?
Hell no.
Damn it, you're a phone now.
Enough. We gotta keep moving.
Damn it, you're the car now.
Okay.
My name is not the car. Damn it, you're a car now.
Oh man, I love that one.
It's the exasperation in Passport. It's like, damn it, you're a car now.
Whatever you do.
Right.
They're cars now.
Damn it, you're a car now.
No. Final eyes. Can't the fucking president just say, executive order, fuck your guns, give them to me now?
No, because the Second Amendment's like, no.
You'd have to get through so much Congress, like, red tape before you could even
And also,
that.
That would literally probably spark a civil war. Like, that would actually cause people to be like, no, fuck that.
Yeah, there's this thing called the U.S. Army that's the fucking strongest army in the entire fucking world. And you're fucking worried about a civil war.
It's not even
okay, if a bunch of rice farmers and people in turbans can do it, I'm pretty sure Americans can.
Yeah, look, that's what happened last time there was a civil war. The fucking South lost.
Oh yeah, fucking the idea of getting an American to ever work together with their fellow Americans, that's not gonna happen.
It's not to see that like the danger is outside of like, oh, Americans aren't capable. It's more like the chances of Americans being able to work together with enough people to do this. Nah, Nah, there's two. Like even in subgroups where they agree with each other, they still argue. So the idea of somehow being enough of a civil force for them to combat that, nah. It'll be destruction. It'll cause a bunch of issues later down the road, but nah. Eventually, it'll just be like, all right, y'all basically killed each other. We didn't even have to do anything.
But that's...
that's just regular imperialism right there. You didn't think the Viet Cong had divisions in them? Nah.
That's because they were united against the fucking enemy that they hated.
Remember the H1 sign.
Americans,
right.
Americans hate each other.
Closest light.
Apparently, because they're like, hey, Johnson, should we wear this, little N97 mask that'll prevent germs from spreading across the fucking air, contaminating our fucking neighbors and such? You out of your fucking mind? I'm not putting that fucking mask on. I'm gonna shoot you right now for that.
Yeah, I feel like the problem is there's a small section of people who are militant enough. Like, they probably train every day, and they got bunkers and shit like that for an inevitable civil war, like the end of the world and shit. That small subsection, they'd be ready for anything and they'd be able to be organized. But the majority, it's just gonna be a bunch of drunken assholes that think they're Billy Badass and think that they're about to spark the revolution, but then they get into one small argument, and since everyone's already amped up and aggressive, they're just gonna start shooting each other for every minor disagreement.
It's like my fucking high school US teacher said. Like, they think every fucking person with a gun thinks, they're gonna be warriors out there, they're gonna fight for our freedom. They see one bullet swipe like that.
Response.
Fucking goddamn it!
I'm sorry, I'm very sorry.
No, it's fine.
I love you.
So the fucking bullet just grazes past their cheek, and then they shoot themselves. And the fucking farmer that you're so proud of goes like, "Oh, sorry, Mr. U.S. Marine. Please don't hurt me. I'm just a simple farmer."
It's like in that one moment in Mass Effect when you're going on that mission to try to go and get Garrus, and he's like, "Hey, is this where I sign up?" And you can either let him join even though he's clearly inexperienced, or you can say, "Dude, take your ass home." He's like, "Nah, I'm from this city. I know how to shoot a gun. I got this new gun for 50 credits. I'm willing to use it." And you can just break the gun and say, "Take your ass back home, boy. Get your money back. You ain't ready to deal with no damn killers."
Alright. Okay, so you think that's the majority of them? Alright, maybe. But frankly, you don't really need a whole lot to destabilize the government.
Destabilization is not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about how when most people think of civil upheaval, they think that... Because most people think there's going to be one force that does it, like a combined force that eventually causes the change and then will most likely be the ones, being in charge or deciding who's in charge later. My problem is, I'm saying, there's enough potential danger that, Americans are potentially chaotic enough they could do that kind of damage, but there'd be no organization, so the puppet masters wouldn't take too much effort for them to just get back in charge, because everyone's so damn scattered and easily just manipulated. Like, that's what I say, it would need like a united force that's so strong and so unified in one idea to actually do that, at least in the way that people think. We can cause enough damage to fuck it up for like a couple of years, but it'll still come back.
Also, the first Civil War wasn't started by simple fucking peasants. It was started with people with military training beforehand.
Okay, so you think that there wouldn't be people with military training involved in the Civil War in the U.S.?
No, yeah, that's what I say. It would be the small majority. I'm saying the small minority of them are the military trained, the bunker preparers, people like that. The people who actually would be capable and have plans for this, they're the small minority in comparison to the chos on 4chan or Reddit who talk about doing it. You know what I mean? Like those kind of people. So that's why I'm like, you have a bunch of Americans and a small section. It's still a lot of numbers. I'm not saying it's so small that it's non-existent. But when you compare the minority versus the minority, it's like, the numbers chances are it's going to be too messy for anything to actually get done. Because you're going to have more chodes than actual, you know, focused and concentrated people.
Intrusion prevention.
So that's how I feel. It's still possible. It's still possible. Shit. Apparently they got all shook when people marched to the damn White House and they were like, what? This isn't allowed? You told them they're not allowed to be here, right? Yeah, but they're still walking in. What do? I don't know. No one's been stupid enough to do this before. Shit.
Yeah, it's even weirder when you see the footage of them just straight up letting people in. And
yeah,
like that.
Yeah.
Like, was there some kind of miscommunication somewhere?
I think I said this. I said, bro. A lot of people when they talk about like revolutions stuff, I feel like the issue is they don't think devious enough, and they don't do what needs to be done to make the preparations for that. Like, you know how so many people say, oh yeah, revolution or change things up. First of all, you can't just talk about that blatantly, because if you start doing anything good, now they're gonna start tracking your moves. Second off, you can't let everybody in your operation. I'm sorry. It's too easy to just, because at first you think you need numbers, right? But here's the problem. People are unpredictable, so you can only deal with people that you basically brainwashed into doing what you say. They have to believe in you more than anything else and say, look, this is what needs to be done. You almost need to make a damn code to get the amount of soldiers you would need that are smart and loyal enough to do exactly what you tell them to do to the letter. And then
fucking
you
knows there was
gotta
a chest
completely
here.
start making some heavy moves
The
to start
fuck
making
is
a
turbo
bunch of
ether?
fucking effects. It's like
it's to get more MP back.
What was it? Right. I forgot how long ago it was, but there was a couple years later when those cops got in trouble for more, you know, cop shootings and shit. I can't remember. And I think there was a retaliation when a sniper assault happened at some point to one of the cops or the family members, I don't know. And, you know, people were like blowing up on Twitter and social media saying, yeah, we need to ride out there and start doing this with these cops, yada yada. And I had to fight the urge and said, man, if you wanted to. And I told my sister, look, man, I get so tired when people talk about rebellion and they're doing it wrong. If I wanted to do a rebellion or if I wanted to get revenge, I do the shit right. I get a small section of people, find out where the motherfucking, like the cops we're talking about are, find them who they are, find their family, find their family, take them out, lay their corpses out in front of them fucking cops, like do psychological warfare. You need to go beyond just like talking online. But again, I don't. So that's why sometimes I'm like, people talk, but then when it comes down to the actual work it would take to do certain things, I don't think they really have what it takes.
It's like how fucking indie developers talk about the game that they're just making for Metal Gear or Sonic, you know, and they tweet about it online, and then Konami goes like, you know that Metal Gear you were doing that looks actually pretty good? Yeah. It's gone now. Stop doing it.
And it's done.
Yeah.
Alright, we'll just get this all down here. Oh, a lot of interesting lore, even new mechanics. Oh, that would be great. And it's gone. What?
Cease and desist, bitch.
Yeah, the game, it's gone. It no longer exists.
All set.
Dude!
Oh. Hey, actually, what did we get on the Civil War thing about?
I think it was
you started
after,
it.
I think it was after the talk of the shooting, and I think you guys were telling me
I was like, hey, what if Biden says executive order, give me your guns, fuck you, and then you were like, Civil War.
That'd be stupid.
I feel like if after this, if that executive order was signed, and people were like, no, my guns though. I know where a lot of people stand, and I don't think I want to be, you know, too close to them. Hey, dead child, you don't matter. My gun matters more.
Don't you know? All guns matter. No!
Gun lives matter.
Yeah, I don't. Do you know how many guns are actually in the United States?
I thought you said
100 million. There's more than. There's almost more than the fucking population.
How many guns are in you?
It doesn't actually matter how many there are. You only need like one automatic rifle to kill a lot of people.
It's not even automatic. Just semi-autos enough to fucking destroy.
Yeah, either or is
I think Chris Rock or Chris Tucker said the best thing when it comes to this to say what you need to do is just make bullets super fucking expensive. Like, yeah, if
I thought that was Cat Williams that said that.
Nah, Cat Williams didn't say that shit. I don't think so.
It might have been Chris Rock.
Yeah, but the thing is, it's like, yeah, if you made bullets super fucking expensive, that means now the amount of effort it would take for you to just think about these shooting, it's like, do you really want to spend this much? Now, granted, if you're someone going on a spree, you probably don't care anymore because you know you're either gonna die or go to jail forever.
Nah, but if anything, that would annoy more. If anything, that would annoy normal people more than
materia. How do I get that?
Shooters.
So what?
There's a material on the ledge. How do I get there? I want that material.
Fucking bullets would be made. Now, if you buy a bunch of bullets, the FBI are gonna immediately be like, "How are you? Why are you buying so many bullets? Especially how it's expensive out there." You know what I'm saying? Like, and now it's almost like a tell,
probably when I move the thing.
So basically it goes like, I want to need like 100 bullets, you know? Sure, that'll be 100. Oh, you know, 100 per 100, alright. No, 100 per bullet, fool. What?
Yeah. So like, think if you had to pay like 100 per bullet in the amount for however many is in like a average machine gun. So that's a lot of fucking money right there. We're talking at least maybe a couple thousand. So if you were to buy all that in bulk suddenly, or even sparingly, you know, the way it would work is, you know, this guy just bought 300 bullets, and today, then he bought like 500 the day after, and then the next week after that, he bought 800. Yeah, maybe we should just see what he's doing. You know what I'm saying? Like, because buying that many at once, spending that much is almost like, okay, yeah, you're about to do something. Because why would you buy this many, you know? Why would you buy these many bullets unless you're going to do something like a spree, right? Like, buying enough to put in one handgun, yeah, but, you know, you probably don't think too much of it. But buying enough for, like, a machine gun?
Speaking of which, what should we tell Biggs?
I mean, that's kind of how practice works. Like, that's how you do. That's how most people do, you know,
practice with the shooting range and shit. I think like, I feel like the way to subvert that is to just do like do the shooting range shit with rubber bullets, but I know they probably wouldn't go for it because
that's
I feel
more or less expensive.
I don't think so, because aren't rubber bullets? There's no way rubber bullets are more expensive, are they?
They hurt. Well, a fuck ton if you shot an out one.
That's not my fault.
They're more specialized, so. Honestly, I don't even know. I never
rubber cheap. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Is rubber cheaper, or you know?
I imagine the ones they put in rubber bullets are a bit specialized.
I kind of think that rubber would be less expensive than metal.
And you gotta keep in mind, we're talking practice. So practice rounds don't necessarily.
I was gonna say that like a pen, the amount of rubber when rubber bullet is less expensive than the amount of metal in a penny.
Well, that's the thing.
Well, here's the thing is like I don't know how much metal is. Well, not just metal, but also there's gunpowder put behind it.
Okay, so it says rubber bullets are generally used for target practice because they are much cheaper.
I was about to say they had to be. There's no way most people use real rounds for practice. I remember using rubber bullets for practice at fucking range. So I'm like, there's no way, like on average. That's what I'm saying. I know the thing is people who know enough can make their own ammunition because making bullets is literally just playing with the metal and the gunpowder. So it's not impossible, but if you were to think about it, if you made bullets so fucking expensive that filling a handgun, and it might cost you maybe a couple hundred, right? Not too bad if you necessarily want to arm up your gun.
Oh, Barrett's fucking defense sucks ass, man.
But a machine gun, you can have a machine gun, but now if you want that machine gun to be full, like with as much as rounds as it can hold, that's gonna cost you a shit ton. And then you gotta ask yourself, do I really want to do it just to shoot out in the woods or whatever, and you know? And then if we're talking about a spree killer, they're more likely gonna try to go with an automatic weapon. So now the amount of rounds they'd have to buy, that's gonna immediately set off
MP up material
flags. Like, this guy is willing to spend thousands upon thousands of dollars to fill this one thing, and he clearly doesn't have enough money to deal with that. Yeah, you know what, guys? Let's just go check him out, just to be sure, because I feel like something's about to happen.
What's this in his room? Mein Kampf?
If that, okay, listen, that showing up as a red flag, like, maybe, but here's the thing. They got a bunch of red flags from more recent shootings, and they fucking ignored them.
Yeah, that's the other thing, too. Then you have to go down to the actual investigation of all this shit. And that's, again, like, I joke so much, but it's like, there's so many things where it's like, okay, How about we just do it this way? Who are you? I'm the guy that's in charge now. How about you just do this? You know, if you do this and then you follow up on these little leads, guess what? Now the job is finished. Now we don't have to worry about this. But my freedom, shut the fuck up.
Boss, it's just some old lady. Why should we listen to her warning?
Cause, how the hell are you still here?
Fuck
you. Didn't Liquid kill you?
Ah!
Liquid did kill him, right? Who killed him?
Yeah, Liquid fucking killed his ass.
Who killed the world?
Who?
I did. It was me.
It was me.
Such a lust for revenge.
Such a lust for cuckoldry.
Such a lust for bullets. Boss, stop eating those bullets.
I love how we talked about the morality and legalization of guns and shit on Regan's fun FF7 stream.
Oh yeah,
that's great, ain't it?
Okay, well, no, to be fair, it's fitting because FF7 is about eco-terrorism.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
So we're just fitting the theme of, you know, Avalanche. It's one form of terrorism, and we're talking about another form of terrorism.
Right.
Barrett's like, you know, guys, this isn't exactly appropriate for the children, says the jackass with a fucking minigun for a hand.
No, well,
man, that's the most inconspicuous motherfucker on the planet.
Freaking liberals telling me I can't bring my own arm to school. I will go to my daughter's rehearsal, and you can't stop me!
With a fucking gun? Because I'm black?
Don't worry, sir. I also have a child, a little girl named Marlene. As if somebody with a gun for an arm can be a father. I would like to apologize for taking up our time. I mean, apology accepted, but you spent so much time hurting that guy. Oh, I'm sorry. I just wanted him to learn what it's like to be a parent with only one arm.
I know why, but I'm reminded of this scene from, I think it was X2, where basically, the cops are trying to arrest the X-Men or whatever, and like, no, now I remember they go to Iceman's house, like, and his fucking shitty brother, like, calls the cops on the X-Men and all that. And so, Wolverine is holding up his hands, so put the weapons down, and... what was the reason why he couldn't just retract his claws? You know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah, I can watch that movie, sorry.
Oh man, it was pretty good, but, alright, you know what? I think I say it's pretty good, but I think the opening is the best part. Everything is... Oh, no, there's some good parts, but, like, that opening scene with Nightcrawler fucking murdering the shit out of everyone and, like basically sending a warning to the president, that was pretty rad, you know?
Pretty neat, yeah.
They had a good use of that in one of the fucking... I think it was the Ultimate Alliance game, and one of the opening cutscenes was Nightcrawler fucking around in Doom's castle. He was killing all of the Doom bots by teleporting around and stabbing them with swords and shit.
Was there ever a reason explained for that?
No.
Yeah, I think he was investigating to see if Doom was up to something, but yeah, I don't remember.
Hey, Nightcrawler, you should investigate Dr. Doom. Why? He might be up to something. It's fucking Dr. Doom. Of course he is.
Yeah.
Look, just because he is doesn't mean I'm gonna do shit about it. I'm fucking Nightcrawler. Fuck you.
Also, what was I gonna say? If you guys watch the X-Men cartoon from the 90s, I love how it's canon that Professor X is more important for humanity's survival than MLK.
Isn't he a reference to MLK?
And that makes 3.
Yeah, but still though. I mean, I'm pretty sure MLK does exist in the X-Men universe.
Probably.
I mean, where else are you gonna get your milk?
I hope that
I think they made... Nah, never mind. I was about to say, I thought they might have done a thing where they made MLK a mutant.
Wait, didn't they make,
no, they made Kennedy
a mutant?
Yeah, in the freaking movie.
That's who it was.
Yeah.
No, okay, so I think everyone thinks that, but like, cause I think it's Magneto or someone else who says he's one of us. But I think everyone misinterprets and thinks that he means like that he's mutant, but I think the more logical thing is that essentially that they're saying he's a mutant sympathizer, so he's on their side.
I can't believe I
that's not how Magneto
It's RP!
Don't you worry.
Fucking MLK just like...
It makes more sense that he's a sympathizer, not an actual fucking mutant.
MLK is just like, definitely okay. Hey, MLK, what's your mutant power? Oh,
cheating on my wife.
It's your power of speech, right? You can convince people, right? Oh no, I'm incredibly black. What? No, that's my power. I'm incredibly black.
Every day
I know what you're saying.
I was actually a white man with
rage. I'm as black as rage.
Ooh,
you know
yeah,
that
see,
one
both
guy
my parents
who couldn't
were
become
white.
an Avenger.
Both my parents were white, but I was born in a mutation that made my skin darker.
And darker.
Let's work with this ginger cracker. Hey, don't use that
actually,
word. That's our word.
I'm sorry, but actually, my original stuff had blonde hair and piercing blue eyes. No. No!
I know why, but I was reminded when you mentioned Ginger.
That was great.
Del, there was a pretty good joke from the Ricky Gervais special, where basically said,
you don't want to hear it on Friday?
I suppose. Are you gonna watch it on Friday, Del?
One joke isn't gonna ruin the whole thing.
What happened?
System service mode active.
Basically, I want to tell you this joke from Ricky Gervais when I watched it, but Eric says not to spoil the jokes if you're gonna watch it on Friday.
Go ahead and do it.
So, alright, just the one. So, basically, he was talking about Hitler and all that, about how it's always bullshit when you go back in time, and, like, for some reason, like, every media, it's like, oh, you stopped, like, Hitler from doing this thing. No, but now, somehow the Nazis won! Alright, so, yeah. Alright, basically, so he was saying this is bullshit. Alright, even if they tell me, hey, alright, so everything in your life, will basically be the same, except you'll be more ginger. But you would have stopped Hitler.
Nah, I refuse that.
I kind of like the honesty of, like, look, even if nothing positive happens, I don't want anything to happen to my life.
Basically, he was like, being told, everything will still happen like it should, except the Holocaust. But you, Ricky Gervais, will be poor and probably fatter, and a ginger. No, fuck you.
Nah, G,
Hitler, go ahead.
Hey man, it's not affecting me. I'm not here during that time.
I love the honesty of this, just like, I never want anything to happen in time, not because, like, I particularly care about time stream. I just don't want my life fucked with.
Yeah.
Like,
let's be honest, the very act of time travel is selfish. You're deciding that you're not happy with how things went, so you're changing it for your benefit in some way. So if somebody's like, I refuse this because I'm not going to become a ginger. I refuse that.
What kind of badass?
And you know what? Good for you. No one should say you should become a fucking... Nobody should tell you that you have to become a ginger to stop Hitler. I'd rather he do his thing.
Also,
fuck that.
Okay, this is also kind of fucked, but like, these are random people that you don't know, and like you're saving them. So as fucked as that is I feel like the people who say, "Oh, I want to stop the Holocaust," but like, do you actually care about these people, or do you just want history to memorize you as a hero?
That's the thing. You want to be seen as the big dick that stopped Hitler.
I very quickly as a child grew to hate the fucking phrase or term, or the phrase, one of these 6 million Jews that died could have stopped cancer, and now we'll never know.
Fuck you!
How? Wait, so only they were able to stop cancer, not us in the future?
That's when it starts coming off almost like propaganda. Like the Jews were this like sentient, like this special race of geniuses.
Isn't that just the Wolfenstein version of the Jews, where they have the fucking super science?
It sounds so fake.
Yeah,
going like,
they're fucking aliens and shit, which is weird.
Right now, fuck you.
Yeah, and frankly, if the Jews could have done that early, why the hell haven't they done it already?
Stopping them?
Yeah.
Well, no, you let the Holocaust happen, so now we're not gonna cure cancer.
Okay, enjoy the Holocaust then, asshole.
Yeah.
That's not
Listen, it was either the Holocaust. Yeah, there's either a Holocaust in the 40s or Holocaust after nuclear devices have been invented, which should have been worse.
Hey, continue on this talk with Hitler and all that shit, right?
Yeah.
The greatest
and this
superhero.
That's the best place to have this conversation in an arena stream, you know?
Right, we're talking about terrorists, racists, despots, perfect for FF7.
Yeah.
Would it have been a better future if Hitler convinced people to hate the British people instead of the Jews?
Wait, why the Brits?
That would have been just as easy.
Like,
it's
the
probably
British and the French.
Alright, that's
basically after World, after go on.
Because it's not like there were a shit ton of English people living in freaking Europe. Well, actually, there probably were still a shit ton, but not as much as
they
Jews.
kept moving. I know they were there.
Yeah.
So basically, the theory is everyone hated France, and Germany hated France for posting a lot of taxes or reparations for all the fucking shit they did in World War I, right? So the fucking French and English were hated just as much as the Jews. But then Hitler was like, man, fuck the Jews. But in its alternate timeline, Hitler says fuck the French and English.
I'm gonna stop by making Hitler hate Britain instead.
And then the fucking the guy who invented the nuke was like, you know, Hitler, I'm on board. Let's make some nukes to fucking bomb France and England.
Bomb France, and he gives the same speech. I am the destroyer of the world. I watched Winston Churchill blow up, and man, that shit was funny. That was base.
So, would it have been a better future if Hitler didn't hate the Jews and inspired Germany anyway, like him as leader?
You know what we should do? We should get a time machine and start experimenting.
And start raising Hitler ourselves.
Little baby Hitler.
I remember there being a fucking conspiracy theory on Reddit, and it's that they made it illegal to frickin' time travel anywhere around the 1940s because apparently that's the best timeline they could come up with, where the Holocaust happened before nuclear devices were invented, and what made the idea of anti-Semitism bad enough that they didn't want to do it again.
I was boss that, bro.
It's a neat theory. It's a neat theory, but you want to know what my favorite conspiracy theory is?
What?
The lottery exists to catch time travelers.
What?
I mean...
Well, that's not far-fetched.
I don't know. Les is fucking dude that does the lotto 24/7. He's still yet to be caught.
No, but the thing is that he's saying the lottery exists so that the fucking person that wants to go back in time and get the winning numbers gets caught after he tries to get the winning numbers.
Wait a minute. But hold on, if that happens, like, wouldn't there be? I guess to be fair, no, I guess you do see what happens to the winners, potentially speaking.
Yeah, we killed them.
But then again, if it is a government cover-up, they could just make these fake stories about, like, oh yeah, they definitely won it, and then they lost it all due to taxes. Yep.
Yep. That's why you don't hear about them anymore.
I love how even if you win the lottery in Canada, if you're a citizen of the USA, you still get fucking taxed the Canadian money you got.
Hey man, you earned that in Canada. I mean, you still owe me money.
Mercy. Fucking, and Canadians don't have to fucking pay taxes on lotteries they win.
Where's Jesse and you made this money? Damn, you mean we made this money?
Your money?
Yeah.
Nah, my money.
But I won it. Yeah, but you won it here in my land that I allow you to still breathe in. So it really seems like I won it.
Magnificent son of a bitch.
Yeah.
Bring it in.
Like,
this is all bullshit.
Hey, government, while we're on the subject of money, how about those tax returns you owe me? Oh, what?
Y'all trying to die tonight.
Thanks for stepping up.
No.
That's a job.
Speaking of which, a family member of yours died, and they sent you some, left his money. I'm gonna have to tax that.
Waltz right on. It's a Sector 5.
I fucking
tax you. Fucking.
Yeah. that is that is a fucking thing. You know? And also, I remember like a fun situation in one of the Hard Luck Hank books, where a guy that the main character knows dies, and they leave them a restaurant that is basically a shitty expensive restaurant that no one ever goes to. But the thing is, it's in like a really important part of the city, so he has to pay a shitload of taxes on it.
But Dad, I don't want this. Bold of you to think I give a fuck about what you want.
Just shut up and run the soup store.
Shut up and cut.
Secure them to your belt or whatever so you don't
When can I live my own life?
We'll be using these babies and get
Never.
them safe.
By the way, this is entirely off topic, but so alright, Del and Eric, you might get this part, but like, there's this article, I didn't actually bother to click on it. It's like, now that Monsters of the Multiverse out, are variant humans still relevant? And like
variant humans,
as in like so the variants of humans that get +1/+1 to 2 stats, they get 1 skill of your choice and 1 language of your choice, and also they get a free feat at level 1.
Yeah.
So. Okay, they make it sound like the new races, or rather like the new versions of races in Monsters of the Multiverse, that they somehow are OP and make variant human like weak.
Hell, my paladin Father Jacob, he's a variant human.
A free feat is really fucking powerful no matter what, like... That's fucking rad. So like
if they want me to stop thinking that variant human feat is trash now, then they need to come up with, oh, the ASMR get 3 feats at the start. Then I'll be like, oh, then fuck the human then.
Yeah. Like, here's the thing is, like some races have different stuff. Like for instance, free feat will never get you 50 feet of flying like the original version of the Aarakocra. But then again, if they're saying like Monsters of the Multiverse, outclass that, fucking the new version of the Aarakocra is weaker. It only has like 30 feet of fucking flight, It's based on their movement.
That's fine though. Shut up.
Or like if you're trying to tell me that having a free feat like Great Weapon Master, for instance, at level 1.
That's what I got for Father Jacob.
Like if that's not more powerful than like let's say a ASMR, who, yeah, technically they have better healing now, but that's still like D4s. And also, here's the thing that no one will admit to on most cases: healing is the most useless thing you can do in battle. Like outside of battle, maybe, but it is the most worthless use of your spell slots and shit.
Brother, I have the great weapon fight.
Well, like, okay, so here's the thing, and obviously I was talking to Ray about this. Well, it wouldn't make sense for you to think about that, like, in character, but like, whenever I play a healer, like, I typically, like, I'm like, okay, is this your last hit point? Well, yeah. Okay, I'll have a spell ready to get you back up. Cause
that's not a bad way to see it. I'd rather you do your best, and if it comes down to okay, you're fucked. Okay, now I'll heal you. Versus me constantly putting a band-aid on you and wasting slots.
So I did bring up the discussion. Like I talked about it with Ray as well, and like, is it breaking the rules? Essentially, is it breaking immersion if you in character, or not in character, if you out of character know the initiative order? Like, okay, you're the cleric. You see the barbarian is down to 2 HP, surrounded by multiple enemies. You know that the enemies are getting their turn, like, after the barbarian or whatever. So you know that they're going to get downed no matter what you do. So, like, is it basically metagaming if you basically plan, okay, I'm not going to heal you now, but I am going to heal you the moment, like, you get downed, essentially.
I mean, that's just common sense to me, because how else are you supposed to do it properly, right?
But, like, but you get what I mean, right? Because the characters don't see the initiative order.
Well, the way I see it is, like, when a person's health is dropping and shit like that, it's less like, oh, I see your hit points, and it's more like I visibly see how much damage you're suffering. Like, it's like anime and shit. At first, you see the characters throwing punches as if nothing's wrong, and they might get like a little bit of dirt on their clothes, but then when they're really injured or really tired, you might see some blood, they might start panting a little, Like, so that's the way I see it. It's like, I don't need to see your number to know, yeah, he probably needs healing now because he's not doing good. He's kind of slumped over.
And another way I justify the ability for both players like and DMs to know the initiative is like essentially well, first, like, I think not knowing initiative immediately makes combat way slower because then you don't know who's up next. But also, so I feel like letting your players plan things out is always a good thing. Like I said in that scenario, you know, okay, my turn is now. Barbarian is after me, then the enemies. He's going to die if I do this. So me using my like, I can cure him for like maybe like 15 HP. These fuckers do a lot of damage with just one. So me healing him once will not save him like now. So I'm instead going to prepare and heal him when he's down. You know? Because I've always lived by the creed that most other people do. The only hit point that matters is your last one.
Where is he?
Yeah. I didn't hear no bell. I didn't hear no death bell.
So like, and again, here's the thing is, when you're down, getting hit basically forces you to lose your death save essentially. So you still have two, like you can take two before you die. So I'm like, all right, they hit him. All right, he's down. There's 3 enemies. So they've taken their turn. If he doesn't get healing now, he'll die. But now that they're done attacking him, they can't keep attacking him, right?
What the fuck is Echo Mist?
I'm gonna get the barbarian back up now. See? So it works. So yeah, like I said, you know, going back to the whole idea of like, it's their job. Play fucking other races being more OP. I feel like a feat is still pretty powerful, and even then, I can't consider a single race to be more OP than another in D&D. I feel like they're all well balanced. You know? Although I can't say the same about like different classes, or more so about the subclasses. Because some classes just get fucked super hard.
Always fun.
Yes, it's the way of all games.
Like Barbarian has like 2 really shitty subclasses. There's Berserker, where basically you're just asking to die sooner, you know, because you get exhausted. And there's also Battle Racer, which I mean it's okay, but like not really that interesting. You get spiky armor. That's not really much of a unique thing. And Mark has one of the worst subclasses, which is Elemental.
You mean
oh man. And Fighter has about like I think they only have 2 that suck. There's what the hell is it called? God damn it! I'm trying to remember what Fighter has Purple Dragon Knight, which fucking sucks super hard. Like so, that one is like, oh hey, when you use your second wind, other people heal too. So this ability only kicks in when I use my other fighter abilities. Yeah. So I will basically never see this ability unless I use my emergency heal, for instance. Yeah. Fuck. Or, oh hey, when you use Action Surge, everyone else gets, I think you can make one person get only one single like party member gets one single attack. Like, what the fuck? That I'm supposed to be the commander, right? Yeah.
No.
Then why aren't I commander?
Just because you're a commander? What are you, stupid?
And here's the thing
commander.
In the lore, the Purple Dragon Knights of
Commander Shepard.
The Purple Dragon Knights of Cormyr, they're supposed to actually be like, you know, like proper knights who lead like whole cavalries and shit like that. Yeah. So the idea that all your abilities are tied to your regular generic fighter abilities means that you will almost never see it unless like you'll see it like once per battle at most, you know.
Okay.
Oh, one of them, for instance, is like, oh hey, if one of your party members fails a save, and if you and a party member are both forced to save, then you can use your resilient like ability, like for them. but that also means that you basically have to re-roll again, essentially. It's like, oh hey, I'm willing to risk this so you get a re-roll too.
Why is Tifa dressed like a cowgirl?
That's what she is.
Look. Oh, that's just how she dressed when she was younger.
How do you think she mastered the dolphin blow?
Yes.
Oh, don't worry. You're gonna blow.
She dressed like a cowgirl because she's from like the farm areas over here.
Hey, you're gonna blow this dolphin.
Soldier boy.
I'm not asking.
What?
I can knock you out and make it easier for him.
I just want to say that the fucking Purple Dragon Knight is so dumb, like, name.
It's a dumb sounding name.
Like, okay, to be fair, I like it. I think it sounds cool.
I feel like, who named this? A fucking guy from Berserk?
No.
Yes.
Do you remember?
No, it's the guy who wrote fucking Dragonlance.
Dragonlance, Dragonlance.
Like the fucking guys, the Knights of Berserk are called the Scorpion Serpent Knights, the Purple Rhino Knights, the Blue Whale Knights, the Blue Whale Knights again, and the Iron Lance Knights.
And Goken.
Look.
We get out the same way we got it.
I'm looking.
Yeah, look at that page of Berserk when they introduced the Purple Dragon Knights. No, what was it? Purple Rhino? Is the Purple Rhinos the fuckers that were led by that guy who had a grudge against Asuka? Casca? I mean?
Casca, yeah. Yeah, Purple Rhino Knights are the ones that are led by the actual good commander of the fucking Tudor Empire.
Oh, is that the guy who had an actual duel against fucking Guts, like on horseback?
I don't know who the fuck named that group. What the fuck Rhino have they seen that was purple?
The fucking guy that had the fucking grudge against Casca is the leader of the Blue Whale Knights.
Oh god. Okay, at least that color does make sense because there are blue whales.
And he had a gap too.
Oh, wasn't that after he got his fucking ass beat the first time?
What is
Yeah, he came back more fucked up each time, didn't he?
Yeah, he had like a band-aid on his head. He had gap teeth, and he was just upset. And he's like, I will finally get my revenge on you, woman.
Also, I never could find out what the fucking actual name of the enemy empire was in Berserk. And after all this time, I know it's the fucking Tudor Empire. Because in the fucking anime, they call it the Tudor Empire.
Right.
Oh yeah, they did.
Wait, so it's not supposed to be Tudor?
It's Tudor.
So why is it Tudor?
Cause the fucking it's translated for fucking fast back then.
Was the freaking Tudor dynasty gonna sue them?
Yes.
Elizabeth the First rises from her grave.
Empire?
Oh god.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Nah, it's funny until you're the one that gets in trouble.
I love how the Tudor Empire fucking lost because the governor was so fucking horny for Griffith.
Oh yeah.
They lost that fight because of that. Because there were multiple moments when they almost won, but he was like, "No, don't hurt Griffith." It's like, dude, he's literally the leader. If we take him out, we win.
No, my Griffith.
I need that boy, pussy.
The fucking knight was about to cut Griffith's head off. Then the governor was like, "I'm gonna save you, Griffith." And then he cuts the fucking knight who was gonna kill Griffith.
Can we talk about how?
Why are these fuckers robots?
How good
Naruto
must
running?
be in bed if this nobleman who clearly has a type and can clearly get multiple feminine boys all the time.
I think it's just why he tried to find people that are able to replace Griffith, but he never found someone good enough.
What'd you ask, what'd you ask, Rian?
Why are these fuckers Naruto running?
Why not?
How do you run? Like, Griffith, think about it, because Griffith is young. Not young, but he's a young man. And it's like Griffith is only focused on becoming the best and succeeding in his goal. So I'm like, I doubt that he spent much time in the bedroom, because that would also come back to bite him since he wants to be an aristocrat. So that's also something that he wouldn't waste time in. So it's like, Griffith, is your sex game just that good that apparently this man had his mind blown?
Yes, even the fucking princess who he banged while thinking of guts. I did not complain about his dick game.
To be fair, she was a virgin too, so she wouldn't know what to compare
the princess
that to.
was thinking about guts?
No,
imagine if she did.
No, Griffith was thinking about guts.
Alright, yeah. Well, yeah, that's because he's like, that motherfucker, goddamn, he can't leave me.
Imagine they were both thinking about guts during.
Oh, God. To be fair, who wouldn't?
Take him out!
Oh, man.
Also, yeah. Even the fucking nights after the Tudor Empire are fucking dumb. The nights that chase after guts while he's the Black Swordsman are called the Holy Iron Chain Nights.
That man was so... He was fiending for some Griffith's booty hole. He was sweating on the battlefield without swinging a sword. He said, don't you dare kill him.
Yeah, like you joke that he was sweating, but he was actually sweating in there.
I remember that scene where he was legit sweating, and the more the knight was like, dude, if we do this, we win. He's like, he tears his helmet off, and you see his face fully. He is sweating. He looks like he hasn't slept in weeks, and he's like, no, you bring that boy pussy to me. And yeah, kill it.
Bring that pussy to me.
Griffith, and he's like pawing at Griffith's leg when Griffith and him finally meet again. He's like, Griffith, I did it all for you, baby. You can finally come back with me. It's all good. And he's like, motherfucker, I just used you. Fuck out of here. Now I'm gonna kill you. A
chattering pebble is too much trouble, as you might understand.
Yeah, actually, he would have lived if he just said, look, Griffith, I'm gonna be real with you. I'm never gonna tell nobody what you did. I just want to have the chance to do it again. Griffith might have let you live. Because Griffith's that fucking petty. Like, do you swear to give me more money if I ever need it, or use your influence? Yeah, sure, whatever. Nobody needs to know. But that boy was in love.
Yeah, and he had like his pick of the litter of every femboy ever. Every femboy ever. Children.
That's what I mean.
Alright, so you say illegal, but again, this is like a dark fantasy.
Yeah, like, what's illegal to someone like that, right? So that's why I'm like, this man clearly has his type. He's clearly been fucking people that look like Griffith a lot. And apparently something about Griffith was so much, he says, I can't get it nowhere else.
And he paid Griffith a lot. Like, more than he was asked.
He paid him enough to
Griffith
basically fund his army.
Being able to afford a mercenary company, that's a lot of money, you know?
Griffith's boy pussy is that expensive.
You think they're watching us?
So Gannon, the fucking guy that we're talking about, is like, jeez, Griffith, man, I've been dreaming of you every night. No, I fired all the other boys.
You fucking dumbass.
Now, when you say fire, you mean as in like you made them lose their jobs, or you fired them out of
cannon?
Yeah, I kind of figured.
Out of my way. Look, Griffith, I did all this for you. Meanwhile, Guts getting all the attention from Griffith for free.
Deal with that.
What does he have that I don't?
Imagine that
number one, muscles. Number two, he isn't a fucking asshole. Well, he is, but in a different way.
Imagine if Gannon and Griffith are getting it on in that first time, and somehow Griffith's obsession with Guts surpasses even time itself and goes, Guts! Wait, who?
Also, can you really enjoy fucking someone when they clearly do not enjoy fucking you?
I don't understand.
I don't think so.
I don't understand fucking someone if they don't like you.
Because we see that Griffith, like, is basically, like, scratching at his back, like, as he's just, like, fucking holding himself, like, after that. Like, he's not enjoying the sex at all.
Also,
he'd be enjoying it if he was thinking of Guts.
I feel that Griffith now doesn't care as much anymore because he does at times have sex with Charlotte, the princess. in the current manga, even though the manga's over now.
And there's that crazy obsessed girl who's a psychic or whatever, and she basically
Tatiana, I think.
Yeah. Why is it always a Tatiana that's these type of bitches? And she's basically, she thinks she's above humanity, or at least she thinks she's like Griffith, and she doesn't care about the demons. She basically doesn't even see them as monsters, even though she knows they eat people. She doesn't care. And every time Princess Charlotte is talking to Griffith, she gets so fucking upset, because she's like, no, Griffith is like me. Griffith wants to be with me. It's like, Griffith doesn't care about any of you fuckers. None of you are the Black Swordsman.
Also, I feel that Griffith doesn't care about his new Band of the Hawk as well. Or doesn't consider them as much as the old Band of the Hawk, because he remade the Band of the Hawk with like similar personality people, right? Like Zod is supposed to be Guts, and the fucking big Iron Knight is supposed to be Pippin, and the fucking guy that's like, hey Griffith, I'm gonna serve you, but I'm gonna cut your head off one of these days. It's the new Corcus.
Seize them!
Yeah, like...
Why would he even want to replace Corcus? Corcus sucks.
Could you imagine fucking fucking Apostle going like to a God Hand member, hey, I'm gonna kill you one day. That fucking guy is laughing from the inside.
Oh yeah.
I wanna kill you, Homelander.
Any cards?
He does that Mexican guy laugh, yeah.
It's up to you, Cloud.
Anyways, Condell?
Nah, just like, I'm gonna kill you.
What does an AI program
That's the neat part, you don't though.
I'm trying to do that like old Mexican man laugh. Oh, yeah.
Oh, that one. At first I was like, what Mexican laugh?
Isn't there a Mexican guy that's laughing?
He has to be.
Yeah, it is.
But it sounds like he's like wheezing as well. So you know what I mean?
I think, yeah, and he has like that one tooth in his mouth.
Yeah.
Oh, that guy.
I just imagine when you said like that Mexican laugh, I'm imagining like laughs in Mexican.
Yeah.
Ja.
So yeah,
you got the Jar Jar.
Jar Jar Binks.
Jar Jar sends his regards.
So, out of all the fucking groups, the Band of the Hawk, the new Band of the Hawk, and the fucking Guts' companions...
Do I get rid of the AI cores or the big bomber shells? I only have one thing.
Yes.
You. Get rid of the
Can you
big
remind me what they
bombers.
say, which one does what?
The big bomber hits you fucking hard as a goddamn motherfucker.
Take out the big bomber.
It's the big bomber.
You wanted to use big bomber less often.
Yeah.
What you said, even one big...
So yeah, what do you guys think? Who, out of those groups, which one has the best bro?
Guts' group.
No, but the one single individual in the best. Which one is the best bro?
The one that's
Serpico's kind of a dick.
No, he's talking about Griffith's crew.
No, the Band of the Hawk, the new Band of the Hawk.
Oh, you're saying
crew.
who's the best bro out of all these groups?
Yes.
I still say Judo.
It was Judo.
Alright, that's a good answer.
Judo was the best.
Oh man, I feel so bad for Judo. Oh god.
Especially when you know he also loved Casca.
His last words were, "You cry a lot when you're alone, don't you, Casca?" And basically that's him saying, you don't have to shoulder out all by yourself. You have us, you know. But he couldn't say that if he wanted.
Barrett, who are you?
God,
he's the only guy. He was the ace of that fucking group. He did everything right, but it just wasn't enough.
Alright, so alright, he's a really good bro. But Pippin was pretty good. You know what it is? I also like characters that don't like say too much because they keep things really simple. And I felt super bad when like basically they used his corpse essentially as a trap to like troll with Kamska and the others. God, that was
it's not
so
like
fun.
you're gonna use Corcus' corpse to glowing Guts.
Oh, Corcus. I'm sorry, I can't believe I pretend like I gave a shit.
I think I had like a conversation with someone, like some people say, oh, at least Corcus went out like squished by tits, you know? I don't know if that makes it better, to be honest.
Also, Corcus didn't even really recognize the tits. He more or less was more delusional about the fact that he was like, this can't be real. So it's not even like he enjoyed them.
Just comes in and goes like, oh man, nobody was a bro like Corcus.
Okay, there's no way. You can't tell me that
Josh is a Corcus.
No, I'm joking.
Josh said Corcus did everything right.
So yeah,
the hero Corcus.
I will say from the original Band of Hawk, it's a tie between either Pippin or
I'd still say Judo. Pippin,
Judo.
I would say he's second, and third I would say what's the name of the boy, the youngest one?
Rickard.
Yeah, Rickard. I would
He's
say
still alive
third.
though.
Yeah, Rickard's still alive.
Well,
yeah, but Locust is on his ass.
Yeah.
First I was about to say he lives with the old man, but I'm like, no, the old man's dead. Now Rickard just takes care of the girl. So
yeah.
Yeah, he's good.
Either of those, I'd say if I had to pick the one or the other, I'm willing to be swayed and go for
who would
Judo.
you trust to watch your back?
Either or,
Judo.
but you know, I'll go Judo. You know, just to agree with you guys.
Judo just seems more well-rounded. Not even just in the fact that he'd fight for you. He just seems so knowledgeable. Like, he knows just enough about everything.
And I like Pippin, but yeah, he's not gonna guide you through a lot when you if you join the Band of Hawk, he's not gonna be much of a good guide. Not because he's a bad guy, but rather he doesn't talk. You know?
Like, remember, Judo had the fairy dust that saved Guts way, way earlier.
Oh,
remember?
yeah, it's true.
So, that's what I'm saying. Like, he just seems to know a lot. He seems to just have just enough shit on hand. So, it's like, he's well-rounded. He's like a barge. You would need him.
So, like, Judo promised Guts, hey, we're gonna take care of Griffith. You go adventure with Casca, and me and the fucking
You're gonna have a bunch of mulatto babies.
Oh,
and
God.
the Band of the Hawk are gonna fucking take care of Griffith and form a band of thieves just to fucking survive. But we'll take care of your man, alright?
Guts' new ringtone.
That was the biggest sacrifice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because here's the thing is, you know, if they did manage to save Griffith and Griffith didn't betray him, that means he would have been willing to essentially take care of this man who's crippled for life. Because he feels both friendship and loyalty to him, you know? He's not gonna just leave him to die, especially after saving him, you know?
And he also doesn't want to make Casca be the one to do it because he knows Casca would do it, but her doing that would basically ruin her and Guts' relationship. And it's like, no, Guts, take care of Casca. You can distract her from that. We'll take care of Griffith. So everybody will be chill. Y'all can go off and do your own thing, and we'll just watch after Griffith till he dies naturally.
Fucking, I want to wonder if in the universe where Griffith doesn't do the sacrifice, or never had a choice to, what does Corcus do for the rest of his life?
I don't know. What does Corcus do at all?
What else you do?
Okay,
wasn't he
was he
part of
ever
a
a
band?
useful member of the group?
I think he was a band. I think he was in a thieving band or some shit or something before Griffith beat him and took him into the group. I don't know.
Fucking Corcus just jacks off in the street for the rest of his life.
Damn.
What, is he like Aruka?
He just be busting at the walls like all of us.
No, in the fucking dark corners of the street.
That's even worse somehow.
In the alleyways or some shit.
And just swearing he's the best.
Yeah, I was a knight. The White Phoenix Knight.
Also, I will say, actually, I don't think I'm too familiar with Guts script because I haven't actually read too much of Berserk.
Serpico is cool. That's all you need to know.
There's a video series from this guy Almighty Lully who's going through all the chapters, which I've done to recap some shit I missed.
You could also watch Totally Not Mark that also did the review.
Oh,
well, I wouldn't recommend a review. I would say if you want to.
No, he was reviewing the entire thing.
No, but what I mean is Almighty Lowly basically does a narration and goes into detail about all the shit. I think each section is almost an hour to encompass all the chapters for different parts.
Oh,
so I would recommend that if you just want white
noise.
The
Totally Not Mark thing.
I mean, which one is the fucking girl that's not Shirka?
What, the former Christian girl?
The child?
Yes. The Christian girl.
The Christian lady?
Is that the one that almost gets raped by the rape horse?
Yes,
it's Chirac, isn't it?
Friend.
Isn't it
She doesn't
Chirac?
actually get raped by it, right?
No,
she doesn't. Gut stops it.
Or is it Erica?
Her story, Efren, is very, very...
I don't remember her fucking name.
I would say it's a really good one, because...
She just becomes...
What a great character.
She just becomes a mage.
She does become a good character, because she ends up taking care of Casca. And yeah, and she becomes a mage, which is like a big slap in the face to her original origins, where she thought that witchcraft was evil. You know, so she made a lot of characters.
Wait, the Christian girl? You mean Shirk?
Yeah.
Yeah, Shirk.
Farnese.
Farnese. Serpico is the boy who turns out to be her half-brother, I think.
Yeah.
And what's fucked is he's the half-brother, and it's very obvious that at first she had a crush on him, and he also did, but when he knew, it's like, ah, shit, damn it. No, I can't. I'll just protect
Farnese
you.
gets the biggest character development, Efren.
Should I just make it so it can't use Big Bomber at all?
She changes a lot.
Yeah, sure. At first, we introduced to her
basically, you're nerfing the boss, Ryan.
Yeah. We were introduced to Farnese as a girl who really enjoys the suffering of mankind, even though she's a fucking knight of the Holy Christians.
And she's not put there out of sake of, oh, she's so good, she belongs in this position. She's literally a figurehead. She comes from a noble family, and they're like, look, the leader of this, like, Holy Knight Church section, whatever.
The leader of the bunch?
Has always been a female, but it's literally just a figurehead role. You're useless, you're incompetent, and you're a crazy bitch who always loves to set stuff on fire.
Basically, she sees Mosca as the demon, the apostle priest, go like, oh, my children, I will deliver God's righteous mercy on you. What's that? You stole from bread? I'm gonna break your legs. And then they break the guy's legs, and then Farnese goes like, oh goodness, I am so hot and bothered right now.
Yeah,
she literally gets off on seeing people. No, she's a sadist. She literally gets off on seeing people like tortured. Like she has a flashback of a time when she was scared at night and there was people burning a bunch of people they suspected to be witches.
Oh my god, holy shit.
And so she ended up throwing fire at the person and helping them burn, and she was like, yeah, it was like stars and everyone was clapping for me. It was so wonderful. And when she first meets Guts, and you know Guts being a bastard as he is wont to do, he casually beats on her guard because she's like, okay, we're gonna capture you, Black Swordsman, because you're the demon that causes problems. Because to be fair, if you're not there, it really does seem like Guts is a demon play, because every time he leaves the scene, there's a bunch of monsters and dead humans around. So it's not
good. 100 dead children.
Yeah.
Hey, fuck you. He had good reasons.
No, it literally wasn't even his fault. It was a crazy girl. But everyone's always like, yeah, you're the worst, Guts. So Guts is like, whatever.
Alright, check out this screenshot I posted.
She's like whipping Guts, and she's trying to like make him scream and anything. She's like, what is wrong with you?
Bro, I don't even care, my dude.
She's like, you seem like you're getting off on this. She's like,
or like the girl from Tales of Berseria, one of those two.
More like that girl.
No, not Violet.
Yeah.
The chick with the claw, whatever her name is.
Oh, that one. That's just a reference to her.
Yeah,
but yeah, so you see how cool my character looks?
You got that aura, baby.
So I will say, a part of the aspect of being a Reaper is that like essentially the Reaper spirit that's with you, it cloaks you with the fucking Reaper's cloak, like for a temporary time. You know? So, yeah.
Smarmy Efren again.
Wait, why'd that come up?
I don't know. Oh, dude.
Oh man. Yeah.
Still the
also,
same
alright. So Eric, you brought up the new Banner Hawk as if anyone would be a bro in that.
The biggest bro in that is Locust.
They're saying much. They're all evil, aren't they?
No, Locust is basically a knight that just wants to be cool.
Basically, Locust is not like an asshole, right? He's like, when his fucking fellow apostle goes on the mission, he goes, hey man, I came here to wish you good luck. He's kind of like, ow, you better succeed, motherfucker. It's more like, I wish you good luck and good fortune, and I hope that everything goes well, alright? I'm here, if you need instructions, just tell us.
I got your back, buddy. I will always have your back. And, you know, hail Griffith. What? I said nothing. I said I've got your back.
Wait, would they all be saying hail Griffith?
Hail
when fucking Rickard fucking stabs, Griffith, Locust looks on and goes like, okay, you touched my man.
Yeah, so, alright, is there anyone on the villain team who actually likes their fellow villains?
Some of them do.
Like I said.
Yeah.
Alright, so is that literally the only villain who's actually like comrade to others?
The rest are like solo players. Also Irving, the wolf apostle, he cares for the children and make sure they're safe.
Alright.
You gotta kill the children for the children.
Like a performance assessment.
We'll figure out
So
its
yeah,
weaknesses as we fight it.
Grunbeld, he's like an honor kind of knight, but he's mostly obsessed with showing his strength.
He's also the dude I think that Guts fought when he first got the fucking armor.
No way we're gonna
Yeah.
get up that tight.
He was whooping Guts' ass. And the dumbass was like, wow, you're supposed to be the guy that they keep talking about? I don't see anything impressive. Even though Guts literally was tired and injured before that fight. And he's like, I heard you were the Black Sword. Man, you weak as shit. Man, fuck you. The dude thought you found him when he was already crouched over bleeding. And he's like, man, this guy ain't shit.
Also, Grunbeld has fucking cannon in his shield.
Okay, that's kind of cool.
Yeah, that's his little drop in back.
Going in.
And the fucking guy who wants to kill Griffith and the Apostle, who's the of the Hawk group, that guy sucks.
I'd imagine if you're in the new band of the Hawk, you're probably an asshole, because I'd imagine they're all chosen by Griffith, right?
No, everyone just circulates around Griffith, going like, man, Griffith, you're so hot, I want to join you.
Okay.
Except for
does
Zod.
Griffith have more simps than Dio does?
Yes. He has a fucking... Every single apostle fucking follows Griffith.
Oh, shit.
Except for the Emperor.
Alright.
And there's that weird ghostly thing that just shows up anytime someone asks questions and makes people disappear.
Hey, I forgot, whose side was Zod on?
Zod's on Griffith's side, but it's mainly because he just does whatever the God hand mainly tell him.
No,
but he doesn't give a shit.
No, Zod never listens to the God hand.
Oh, I just thought that's the only reason he listens.
Fucking Griffith came in to him in like his fucking Falcon of Light form, and was like, "Hey Zod, you think you can stand up to me? Yeah, sure, why not?"
Yeah, he just beat Zod's ass.
Yeah, and he's like, "All right, fine, I'll follow you." And Zod is the only one chosen by Griffith.
Hey, but
he's like, I need another Guts. You're the closest thing.
Okay, hold on. Here's the thing. In a different canon, if Zod, like, so, alright, why did he not kill Griffith and Guts right then and there? Was it just because he saw that he had the egg of the king?
Yeah,
he saw
literally the only reason because of the bailiff.
He saw the bailiff and was like, okay, I can't really kill you because you're chosen by the idea of evil and the God hand.
What would happen if he killed him?
Oh, the God hand would show up and just kick his ass.
Well, they take him to their little realm.
Or is it that there's punishment if he does kill them, or is it rather he physically cannot kill them?
No, he can't kill them. It's just basically causality would make it so that eventually a new Griffith, the same exact type of Griffith, would appear. And
another femboy.
Yeah.
Boy.
It's like how around that time, it was sometime after Zod, the first encounter with Zod, when the gang were running and they were fighting another apostle, and when he saw Griffith, he was like, you ain't the one that was chosen. It was bullshit. And when he was like in critical condition, he was like looking for the Bailey. He's like, come on, summon them already. And you know, Griffith is assed out. He's basically knocked out and slumped. And he's like, no, Zod, look, it's not the guy. And Zod killed him for them, basically. And he's like, nah, fuck off.
No, basically, to give more back explanation.
Yeah, I'm not doing it right.
The fucking apostle is called Wild. WYLD.
That's the monkey one, right?
Is it the monkey or is it a dog?
Right.
I don't remember. Yeah, go on. I'm sorry.
So basically, he is in the employ of the Midland Army, and the king is like, "You fucked my daughter, Griffith. I must send Wild after you. Nobody gets away from him."
Yeah, and he's the dude that didn't care when everyone kept dying. Like his men were like, "Dude, stop. We're losing. I don't care."
So when he gets first introduced, he gets introduced by someone saying, "Hey, Wild, got a job. Sorry, I'm busy. I'm busy raping this tavern girl. What's up?"
Oh god.
So Wild goes like, "Are you really that fucking guy that's chosen by the God Hand?" Not in those words, right? Yeah. And then goes like, "Hey,
from that room over there.
I'm gonna challenge you, all of you." And then for some reason, Cusset gets all naked and shit, not to seduce him or anything, but he just gets naked. So then Wild just gets stopped by
so how do we do this?
Zod, and Zod goes like, "Dude, nobody even likes you. I'm doing the world a favor by killing you."
I'll take left.
Yeah.
This just leaves right.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Weird. It's like he basically, I think somebody summed it up best when somebody said, yeah, it was on one of Almighty Lowly's videos, but he was like, he said, so now Guts has a nice big happy family. You got the kids, you got the fucking waifu who's more deranged and doesn't know what's going on. You got Guts who's the alcoholic father who just wants to be left alone for once and have a moment of peace. And I think someone in the comments said, what would Zod be in this scenario? I said, yeah, Zod is the neighbor that keeps getting Guts into trouble. So it's like every time Guts is finally getting some peace, Zod just shows up. Yeah, he just shows up to start problems. You will come grill with me, Black Swordsman.
What's Zod have against my Guts? Is it just literally that
he just sees him as a rival?
To kill him or what?
Oh, he sees him as a rival.
Wants beef. Yeah, Zod just sees Guts as a strong dude, so he just loves fighting him.
Basically, you could put him in the fucking thumbnail of a CJ the Champ video and have Zod go like, "I want the smoke, all of the smoke."
What's the catch?
Need to bypass a high level.
Basically, that means he wants to fight.
Same deal.
I don't know, it's just like that's your example, thumbnail of CJ the Champ.
Yeah.
Look, all I'm saying is that I just want to just fight. Guts, you're good at fighting. Let me fight you. Stop running from me. Fight me, you pussy.
Guys. You know what we have to do.
Also, I like Zod's nickname, Zod the Immortal.
Oh, fine.
But is he really?
Gotta get past
He is. He'll never die unless he gets killed by Guts.
Then he's not immortal. No. I guess to be fair, he can be immortal but not invincible. You know?
Yeah.
You go on?
Oh, you know how I showed you that fucking snail apostle that's unfortunate?
Oh yeah, like fucking the idea of making a fucking like a deal with the fucking idea of evil or shit and becoming that.
3, 2,
Yeah.
1.
Like, what would you have had to sacrifice? Because whatever it is, it wasn't worth it.
I have sacrificed my pet flea.
Hell yeah! Bring it on!
Sacrificed my pet flea.
Sticking it to shit.
So, there's an even more unfortunate apostle, technically.
3, 2,
Is it
Look,
you?
I just want the ability to have my wings and be left alone. Why is everyone calling me a bad guy? Griffith, you literally sacrificed everything for these cheesy
are apostles the same as the God Hand apostles?
I think they're like super apostles.
Yeah, super apostles that specifically serve the will of the idea of evil.
3.
So they're like top
Do we ever
tier.
see what the idea of evil looks like?
He looks like a fucking heart that is connected to the fucking aortas of the world.
Alright, now, alright, we apparently do see it, but should we, as an audience, see it? Because it is called the idea of evil.
It kind of works, because it doesn't really have a shape or a form. It's almost like a constant flowing, changing, like energy.
Oh my god,
almost.
this fucking
And he
puzzle.
talks to Griffith when Griffith is going through the process of becoming femto. And he basically explains, like, dude, all your decisions led you up to this. I knew it was gonna happen because you're evil enough to do this, and I'm just all of humanity's evil combined into a single consciousness. So it's like, I don't do anything, I don't force anything. You all eventually lead to the tragedies you're dealing with. And when Griffith is finally told the weight of all the things he's done, he tells the idea of evil, I want wings.
No way.
And that's when his transformation is finalized and he becomes Femcell.
Oh.
So he's basically told all this shit, like, dude, all the shit that you've done led you up to this point. I didn't manipulate you, no one forced you to do it, no one made you go down this list. I knew it was gonna happen.
I did,
because you're an evil piece of shit. Your evil overwhelmed any good qualities in you and led you down this path to me. So you may as well go all the way.
To clarify, the idea of evil isn't like, as long as there's evil in the world, I will exist. He's like, basically, humanity's gonna want someone to blame. So I guess I'm gonna be the one that takes all of humanity's blame.
It's like the idea. It's like the idea of the devil almost, you know, like, oh, the devil is in your, you know, something like that. Any evil thing that you don't want to claim is a result of you. Oh, it was something else, right? So just combine that with all the people on Earth, and you get the idea of evil.
I just realized that's also chaos. Chaos!
It's chaos. It's the same thing like in Warhammer, all that shit. That's why I like it. It's a very interesting idea in terms of. I like that kind of idea. I also like the way they separate the metaphysical and the astral planes and all that other shit. And it's like, you do have to believe it, but it's not like, oh, if I just say I believe it, then it'll happen. No, you literally have to believe it enough that you can see it. And that's what witches can do naturally through their, like, training.
So, like, does the idea of evil exist because people have thoughts of evil in this world, or is it rather the idea of evil feeds off of evil that humanity has?
No,
it already existed.
The idea of evil is like we said, hey, you want someone to blame? Blame me. That's why I exist, but I still know everything that's going to happen in this world.
Yeah, think of it like this, Efren. Think of it like how every culture somehow, no matter how varied or how different, almost every culture around the world has an idea of a devil or an evil spirit. That didn't come out of an idea as if they were told that existed. But when people do evil and they don't want to believe it's in their nature to do that evil, it's like something else took over and did that, you know? Like, why would this guy do this? Why did I do this? Why did I commit this crime? Why did I kill this person? What is the purpose of all these deaths and all this suffering? Oh, something else, something evil is causing, you know? Like, it's the only way the human mind can justify all this shit, you know? So, combine just the very thought of that, it forms this entity that's called the idea of evil.
Wait, am I allowed to use big bombers against the boss?
Of evil.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, that sounds busted. Fuck yeah.
That's why I say it's really interesting, because, like,
in
every culture, every like religious text, no matter what type, there's always the idea of devils, evil spirits, ghosts, something that is responsible for the evil. And it's just a thought. So just that belief that, no, it wasn't me, or no, there's no, a human wouldn't do this, that's fucked up. And it's like, yeah, something else is the response, it's the cause of this. And the idea of evil is like, I'm just the result of all you fuckers not being willing to admit you're pieces of shit.
Amazing.
So can you actually kill the idea of evil in this sense, by the way?
How do you kill humanity's tendency to blame something else for their problems?
So there was never any hope for an actual fucking good end?
Unless you create a fucking upheaval of society, like a grand upheaval, then no, you can't kill the idea of evil.
We'll never know,
isn't that the good end to Evangelion, that basically humanity is just over?
That's dumb. But
essentially,
I don't know.
The way I see it is, because you got to think of it this way. That's one side of Berserk's like metaphysical shit. The other side is like the land of the fairies and all these like good-natured spirits. There are prime natural spirits on Earth that genuinely love mankind and do want to help you, like the prime deity of fire and water and all this shit. So there is spirits and forces on the planet that genuinely love humanity, but humanity lost the ability to communicate with those spirits for whatever reason as time went on. You know, religions, cultures change, all this other shit. So in general, most of mankind doesn't even know how to touch into the good side of the earth, but evil always happens, and you're more likely to blame an evil act on something else. So it's almost like in Berserk's world, it seems like there's nothing but devils, but that's because mankind refuses to believe angels exist, basically.
So basically, there was never going to be anything other than just like Griffith winning, essentially.
Well, let me tell you.
No, I don't think so.
Griffith most likely would just be hunted down by Gus eventually through a series of multiple power-ups to the armor, right?
Mm-hmm.
But as for eliminating the God Hand forever and ever and ever, no.
I think,
no.
Eventually that comes down to whatever Miura wanted.
Let me explain a bit more. So you know the God Hand, right? Void, Ubig, Conrad, Slan, and Femto, right? They're not the original God Hand. There were previous God Hand members that just get demoted after a while.
Were they more or less powerful?
They were equally powerful as the current God Hand. So basically, the evil is like evil changes around the world. So I'm gonna have more God Hand members.
Is there a limit to how many God Hand members there are, by the way?
Only 5.
Yeah.
So only 5 per generation, essentially.
Yes.
Think of it like this, F. Every God Hand member is about equal in strength. They're basically as powerful as an idea of evil can be in the physical realm, right? They're as strong as you can be, so there's never going to be like, oh, is another generation stronger? Like, nah, it's not like that. It's not like evil will eventually just overwhelm and just start walking out and killing everything and winning.
Every fucking God Hand member gets chosen in approximately 216 years.
Yeah, so I would recommend that friend to look into those videos, because it goes into the detail when the little witch girl joins. And she basically shows us the good side of all of this. And when you keep in mind that mankind has forgotten most of this information, it's like when you first see Berserk, you think it's this grim, dark world where there literally is no sense of good and there is no positivity or anything like that. But you see hints of it throughout the world. But then when you finally meet the witch, she's like, no, like mankind has always had the ability to tap into this. They just forgot. And they refuse to think about it because of prejudice and all this other shit. So it's almost like it's even. It's really even. So you gotta think in mind, like Eric said, there were other God Hands before, and then they eventually were demoted. So it's not to say like the God Hand are just unstoppable force that just never go away. Chances are they're probably like something that will require someone just as powerful on the side of good to kill. Which, I mean, it's not impossible, because that's almost what Gus's group has turned into, almost.
Well, think of it like this. When I say demoted, I mean they go to hell.
That's what I know. So I was like, yeah, so it's either they, like, the idea of being a little sick of them, or they die, or they turn out their back on something. Yeah.
Wait, so how does humanity even exist when these horrible monsters are still out there?
Basically, Midland is renamed as Falconia under the new leadership of Griffith. And everything outside of Falconia is Demon Land.
Wait, can I not use items without AP?
Oh, yeah.
No, yeah, items basically use your action just like in D&D.
I would say this, Griffith is a fucking bastard, but I almost have to apply the different, like, psychological, like, tactics to conquer that entire kingdom in just one move. So, the Kushans are moving in right after the plague has, like, been dealing with everyone and fucking up the kingdom. People are sick and dying and hungry. The king is a withered old fuck who's just like lamenting on his throne, which makes him still fucking god or some weirdo, and everyone sees him as just a weird, deranged old man. He doesn't even want to be king. He's like, man, I fucking hate this shit. And then he gets a vision in his sleep of Griffith's spirit just showing up, taking his daughter, and basically he's like, oh, I get it. You're supposed to be the one in charge of everything. And he dies in his sleep. Then the Kushans show up to start killing everyone, but then Griffith's people just swoop in and save the day like a goddamn fleet of angels. And like, This dude pulled every tactic necessary to just have the kingdom handed to him. I gotta applaud him for that.
Couldn't he just as easily have just killed the king and said, fuck the armor charge now?
Well, no, it's kind of implied it hit in his sleep. Like he almost like gave him that mental push because the king was already old. But it's more like he was just still alive. He didn't even really want to be king. He just felt so tired and withered. And at this point, the kingdom's already on like the lowest morale. They're just running out of food. Everyone's like dying. No one knows what to do. And the king doesn't have any fucking answers. So he's just sitting there on his throne and in his sleep. He sees a bright light in his grip. It's sending a message basically. And he finally sees Griffith touching his daughter. And he's like, I guess I need to just let go. You're the guy. I should just give it to you. Why am I fighting it? And then he dies in his sleep. And when people find out the king's dead, they're like, okay, I'm happy that the Range fucking dead, but now what do we do? And then right after that, the Kushins show up. And so what do you do when you have an army of crazy mutant assassin warriors coming your way and everyone's tired and weak and hungry and they don't have a leader? Pray for a miracle. Oh, a miracle happened.
Like, Griffith is so much a miracle that when he arrived to take over Midland, he summoned the spirits of the dead to say goodbye to their loved ones and shit, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right. So after saying that, they're like, Griffith, you're the answer. Fucking kill these Kushan. The Kushan are the Ottoman Turks in this world, right?
Yeah. Guts fought one of them a couple times. It was that dude at that tournament when Guts left stand in the Hawks for a minute. I forgot that guy's name. Yeah, you know what I mean, the skinny fucker.
Yeah. And imagine if the fuck you get away by passing our best men by their men, and then they pull up with crocodile soldiers.
Yeah, that's when you're like, what are we doing anymore? Like,
and that's when all the apostles show up to save the day, quote unquote.
And the apostles are all in like different like decorative armors and shit and stuff. So to the people, they genuinely see like heavenly warriors coming and saving the day. And they're all draped in white, and even Zod looks almost like majestic for a minute. When he comes in, he's in like his humanoid form versus his giant Oni form, basically. And they're slaughtering all the Kushins. And then when it's over, like Eric said, Griffith allows the people to say goodbye to their loved ones by letting the spirits stay there long. Like, it literally looks like Jesus just showed up. And to make it worse,
isn't that who he is, though? Isn't he?
Way before that, people kept getting visions at night, burning red hawk in the sky. And they kept saying, I don't know why, but I had this dream, this omen, this vision that something was coming. So Griffith set a prophecy for himself too. So that's not like he did, though. He made every right move to just have a country handed to him. I gotta give him that. I can't even get mad at that level of manipulation.
Yeah, because you would do it if you could.
Yes, I would. Like, I do it too.
What? You know, like,
don't overdo it.
The fucking president dies, they're going like, yeah, I should have handed it over to Dell. And then everybody in the fucking dream see a giant fucking space appear in the sky.
Also, I'll be back.
Fucking chocobo rush? That was cool.
Ride my chocobo though. Ride it. Ride it. Ride my chocobo.
Taking over.
The Quarian didn't steal it. Stop being racist.
Lena, if you go there with Sally, she says a little bit of stuff.
Yeah, she was like, what is this bullshit? And you harass another hot ass Quarian and I'll fucking castrate you.
Oh, did you go to Elam yet? No.
I did on my first run. I did that a little later, and I dealt with the Shadow Broker in the most hilarious fashion. And Liara was just like, Shepard, you spilled the entire crew again and got me last.
Fuck yeah.
Hey, you not that important anymore? A lot? No.
None at all.
No.
nutrient paste in the no, I refuse this. Come with me, Corian. You're living on my ship now. You can put another one in there. Shepard, I'm worried that you are thinking a little too weirdly when it comes to our women. Didn't say anything, Tally. Just shut up and let her join the
basically, I think there's a mission in Ilum where there's a slave Corian, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I did that one.
Well, how did you handle it?
Oh, well, I was evil Shepard in that one, so at first I was like, fuck you. And
I don't remember that boss fight in the first game.
That Asari chick that I had to talk to, it was like, yo, why won't you hire this Corian? Oh, well, we gotta go through the papers. And I said, oh, I get it. You're a racist. And Tally was like, I would hate to have the entire fleet pull up on this place and start protesting because of your racism. No, I'm not a racist. All right, we'll go to the council and see if you're not a racist. Okay, come on. Okay, look, I'll hire the bitch. I'll hire her. So I basically just strong-armed someone and say, if you don't hire her, I'm gonna make a big statement about you being racist, and I'm Commander Shepard. If I try to cancel you, it'll happen.
Basically, if you talk to the Asari lady first and say, alright, I'll convince this person to hire her, and then you go to that person, right? And they'll say, oh, sorry, we can't hire her for this reason or that reason, right? And you go, alright, sure, sorry, I'll tell the fucking lady, the lawyer. And then they'll go,
wait, why is there two clouds?
God damn it! Why can't we get a job for this Corian? And then they use the Paragon option, and they go, can't you complain that the Corian needs special maintenance for her diet and medical needs? And the lawyer goes like, oh yeah. We could just go like, yeah, this Corian is gonna need a bunch of things for her to be a useful slave, and the court will just fucking throw her out.
Which, to be fair, is true.
And then the fucking Corian goes like, oh, thank you, and I can go rejoin my pilgrimage.
No, you stay here now. What? You stay here now.
But you free
belong
me
to Shepard. No, not free. Let's just say change in management. Look, girl, I'm a war hero. Trust me. You'd
how
rather
the fuck
be my
did you
slave
survive
than
this
these
fall
people's
through
slave.
off the fucking reactor?
Easily.
Besides, I already know how to treat a Corian. See? Ask Tally. Ain't that right, Tally? Shepard, I'm still a little uncomfortable that you seem to be intent on collecting my people's women.
Shepard, I don't think it can actually, make a child, We've been at it for like 20 times.
We haven't tried it in this position, Tally.
What?
In this specific spot.
The flowers.
Yeah, you don't understand. We just got to do this many times with these many different positions.
Hey,
also, I'm gonna take a stimulus booster, so my sperm will quadruple in the amount. What? Don't worry about it. You just take this medication so you don't die.
Fell right into my flower
Then
bed.
suck off all the men you can.
Hey,
Really?
Sorry.
Do you want to do them?
Don't worry about it. They're a lot tougher
okay.
than they look. This
Like,
I just
want to do it with our
has a
dicks?
kind of power.
What?
No, that comes later.
Before I forget, you dropped this when you landed.
I'm scared.
Thanks.
Basically, I
I
want
thought
to test
one
out
too.
how good I am with my sulfur deck.
I want to test out how gay you are.
Not like
Shepard,
mine,
are you
no.
drunk?
Special.
Oh, I love Maria.
Anything at all.
Maria! That's who Shadow the Hedgehog loves.
Yeah. You know what, Connor? I'm gonna make a meme of you.
That you just don't
Connor, you know what? I'm gonna go and make a meme out of you.
There's something
Detective.
funny about someone saying to someone, I'm gonna make a meme out of you.
Pretty crazy, huh? Us meeting again like this.
Oh boy, it's a meme.
Oh man. Yeah. Let's see. Let me do this friend duel. Let's see. Great room. Now I'm
Oh, you guys
gonna
are playing
invite this
Yu-Gi-Oh while I'm
bag-
still streaming? That's great.
Okay, first of all,
Yeah.
Mr. Man, we've had multiple streams where people went off to do 500 other things. You're not special.
You're
And
not
you're gay.
special either, slut.
Now you're lying.
No, I'm not. I'm telling the truth.
You wouldn't know the truth if it fucking bit you in the head. See?
You're a bitch. See, Efren's dying.
Alright, I have to go ahead and go to sleep.
Go to sleep, you fucking whore.
It is true, Skylar is kind
Wait,
of
is the titanium bracer not as good as the fucking leather bracer?
I heard
Seriously?
about it from a couple of women. Skylar's a hell of a whore.
Oh, that has better magic defense.
Of course
You're a better magic defense.
Yeah, I'll use that.
Shepard, please. I'm gonna make a meme out of you.
I'll make a meme out of you in a second.
Just when I had finished tending the flowers here,
I'm gonna force you to eat this.
Somehow I'm still in platinum somehow.
Platinumberg.
You know, like, what do you call it? It's not too difficult to stay in platinum if you don't, like, lose too often, you know?
I could stick around a bit.
Which you will when you face me, says Efren.
You will? In that case...
Of course.
I mean, you fucked
so
yourself
this
by
deck
playing
is not perfect yet.
Oh, hey, Reno. I don't remember you existing in the original.
Not perfect. I'm not.
Rude and Reno, they're the best characters.
He's my bodyguard. And a soldier. Pretty cool,
Don't worry, the Turk said that, look, stop telling them everything. But I wanted to ask them what kind of coffee they wanted. God damn it, woman.
You've got the eyes at
I
least.
kind of bricked.
Oh,
you don't mind, do you?
Yeah.
Bodyguard work's not too
not
different
too
from
bad.
other stuff, right? I guess.
1, 4, 1.
Sword. Just do this for me, okay?
Fine. Commander, we don't have anything.
A lot.
Cool.
A lot. One date ought to do it.
How do you think about Thurberber?
Well, you're weird enough to be one.
Thurberberus.
What class?
Commander, I'm not gonna say that I'm uncomfortable. I'm just saying I'm a little uncomfortable because you're literally your eyes are still glowing red, and I feel as if they're getting. What is wrong with you, Commander? You know there's a section over there where you can heal all that, right? Why don't you use it? No.
You heard the lady. I'll make this quick.
You better.
Oh, shit for you, Jack. I refuse.
You know I'm verse 2, right?
Really? That's the one. This is the first I've heard of it.
Don't be my buddy. Oh, Jack, you little emo edgelord.
Oh.
Tell me about Server.
What's his face?
I love how I said, Jack, tell me something. No. And then, like, 1 second, she started telling me everything. Like, wow, that's crazy.
Okay, Reno's cool.
Yeah, they're okay.
Wow, be careful.
Darkness Shepherd.
Oh.
Buzz off. Here we go.
Oh, you figured out the combo with electrolyte.
Shit.
Okay, you're unbricking yourself as we speak.
I'll end this.
Oh, thanks for telling me literally everything about you, Jack. When you wouldn't do it, you still fraud.
Okay, so.
Gonna make me work for it, huh?
Oh, and then you'll get the self-record, what do you call it, field spell. That'll let you get, one of your, other self-record pendulum monsters, I think.
Is there a deck that'll help my wife understand that Yu-Gi-Oh! Is better than everything?
Yes.
I need that. My wife says that if I play a duel one more time, she'll leave me. What deck can I use that makes her stay?
Alright, play, Pendulum Magician.
Yeah, great job.
Great.
Not what I like this man.
Let's see what Eric does.
I think you want to keep things there, guys. still recovering from what I did last time. It wasn't pretty. Like when Venti started humping his birthday cake. I don't know what to tell him to do that. Come on.
You know what?
We gave him everything he asked for. We gave him booze, we gave him attention, and then he just started humping the cake.
Oh, so now you can summon anything from level 2 to 8. Alright.
I'm not good with this deck. Eric begins to try to stomp on everyone. I was just bullshitting around. I'm not great at losing his mind at the idea that he lost it.
There's one. And you can get another one for your deck. There you go. And if you have one in your hand, you can summon it, but I don't think you do.
Lying yet, but he has one in his hand.
Eat shit right now.
You eat shit. You know, says you eat shit.
You've got it all wrong, man.
Ooh. And then her effect goes off.
If he had any monsters.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, alright. Now what will you do, my good sir?
Alright. You know, not bad, you know. Pretty good.
And then everyone destroys me.
Get the girl.
Not bad, kid.
No, I'll just fucking take away your will to live.
That too.
You can do that anyway, but you know, might as well do it.
There was a video where it was like, it was like Yugi and Yami were arguing, and Yugi's like, oh my god, bro, we can't be going through this again. I know, I just wanted to know, why is it called Yu-Gi-Moto, King of Games, when I'm clearly the GOAT?
Oh.
Bro, you're a spirit possessing
How do I
my
get this
body.
fucking materia that's behind the ghosts?
Nowhere to go but up.
Fuck.
You can't
I think
expect Efren to
you can
know
come
while
back
he's
to
dueling.
it.
Oh, alright.
We should run.
Sorry.
He's busy fighting Eric. You expect him to know what to do right now?
Oh, really?
A little bit, yeah.
Wait, what do you mean, really?
Fuck you, Eric.
What? You make it sound like I'm playing something that's extra meta.
Oh, not down here. Not
And let's see if you can fucking do your job to self-accord BTF.
Through that hole.
Oh.
I'm sorry, Yugi, who beat Bakura? Who beat Kaiba? Hell, who beat Pegasus? And Yugi just kind of looked at the side. Yeah.
They saved me.
Come on.
Actually, yeah, how many duels
Nope,
has
couldn't do
Yugi
your
won
job.
by himself without Yami?
Wait,
against Joey.
So he had a layup victory.
Oh.
Yeah.
No, it bashes it when it leaves the field. So actually, you probably should have done that to Alistair. Because if he's ever banished before he gets to the graveyard, then I'm fucked.
Uh-huh.
Oh, whatever.
It's fine.
No, don't say whatever, Eric. You need to have the heart of the cards.
You're a
See,
son of a
Efren doesn't
bitch,
have the
Eric.
heart of the cards.
I know I am. Oh no! The true counter.
I'll go first.
Oh!
Block. Counter nut punch.
All this time I thought self-accord BTF was just fucking me over.
You folks have been talking the whole damn show.
Nothing.
Nut punch.
Up there.
Yeah,
No shooting.
Why does it sound like women are getting beat?
Hey.
Oh,
You okay?
Why would
Eric
they
just
be?
fell down a cliff.
Probably.
As she was wont to do.
If there's so much as a scratch on her,
You know, Eric,
you're done.
starting to wonder.
Sir.
Actually, now that I think about it, I think they did a dumb thing in the remake when they were like, oh yeah, the whole thing of the Turks holding on to
What now?
Eric. It's like, why didn't they just take her by force or do this? It's like, because it wouldn't work. Like, sounds like a retcon to explain that stupid ass plot line.
fuck you.
Like, why didn't they just do this smarter thing? Oh, because it wouldn't work. Convenient. Convenient that all of a sudden that just wouldn't work. You stop making spider bats at 2 a.m., you fucking son of a...
So remember when I told you this deck wasn't the best, Efren? Yeah?
Oh?
Alright. Let's see how you love this.
My cock is the best.
Oh, you son of a bitch. Wait, do you even have any protection?
No.
Wait.
What?
Wait, oh man, let's see. Hold on.
Run!
Oh, that's bottom. Alright. Man, it's been so long. I kinda thought that was, for some reason I thought you had, what's it called?
Over there!
Oh god, what's...
That's
Wait, I can't...
Stefan.
I can't...
Ah! I told you, he's rich enough to buy his way out of being a minority. He forgot the Spanish language.
Fuck!
I hope you enjoy my Tia.
Fucking...
That's like a sex thing.
Alright, so now you can add one sulfur-cord pendulum monster from your deck to your hand.
If I had any.
If I had any.
This is where I put my good decks. If I had one.
I do!
Sorry, lost the happy, but the happy is back. Never.
Oh, really?
Happy.
Should we pursue?
Oh, so Nickabuz's not gonna die?
What?
I guess he died.
Partners got it. We are out.
Turn at start of the damage. Oh, fucking A. Discard battle
Yeah,
for with an attack equal or higher attack than the lowest pendulum scale. Wait, hold on. Times 300. Wait, equal or
has
higher.
100 attack.
Wait, equal or higher times 300. Alright, so equal or higher attack than the lowest pendulum scale.
Oh, the lowest pendulum
fucking
scale.
A.
Are you fucking pendulum summoning again, Eric?
Yes.
Yeah, I have the sulfur cards.
Alright.
Alright, QT, you better win it for Efren.
Oh, so... Alright, basically it's because if it's anything that is above or equal to 2,700.
Need to stay
God damn it. Ah, fuck me. I won! Fuck you.
After loses
yeah,
to
you know, this
fucking
deck isn't so
paragraph.
good.
Rematch, huh, Eric?
Yeah. I think so.
I'm gonna play fair this time, baby.
I think, actually,
Oh, alright, do you want a rematch?
Yes.
let's just go.
Do you want to give me the opportunity to hurt you?
I feel like,
Okay.
let's just begin the
for
door.
crossing
I kinda thought
See
that
that
I
thing
was
over there?
like, I
There's
didn't
a
read it
stick
fully
Johnny Mosey
on the
Let's.
fucking thing. But yeah, god damn it.
Also, as you notice, I got the Moki Moki.
What the
What's
fuck
next
did
for
you
you?
just say?
A little bit of bodyguard.
The Moki Moki.
Moki Moki.
Right.
Why do you two keep making up words?
Back to the sector.
Because of
Okie dokie.
Yu-Gi-Oh!
You know how to get there?
Yep.
And you keep making up this term that's not real. What the hell is a Yu-Gi-Oh?
That suit from earlier.
Eric, are you hyped about
was
trying
one of
to get
Sheriff's
to
Turks.
Plat 1?
What's a Turk want with you?
Isn't there diamond
Isn't there
now?
diamond now?
Yeah, so Plat 1 is
Keep an eye out
basically
for potential
not even
soldiers
that
and stuff.
meaningful anymore.
They do more than just scout for candidates. Turks get called in to handle all kinds of situations.
Alright, let's
Although
see.
you've only got 5 extra deck monsters.
Professional
Is that
I
like
told
the
you
other
it's
ones
not
you have
perfect
at the
yet.
moment,
That's my
or what?
question. So what's
I
he
told you it's not perfect, my brother.
Looked like you knew
Fair
each
enough.
other.
Maybe he thought I could be the greatest soldier yet.
Coolia, go over there.
Forget it.
Kool-Aid.
You mad?
Kitty, why are you licking
Cynthia?
my finger? Kitty, what are you
Right
doing?
over there.
Kool-Aid.
I wonder what their actual names like mean exactly. You know what I mean? Like because I get the sulfa like chord part, like because it's supposed to be like
Be surprised
do
if
re
you
mi
had.
fa sol and all that.
Honestly,
But
Yeah.
I wonder what their actual
exciting.
names mean, like Fancia,
first
for
time at all.
instance.
Kiki, get away from me
I
right now.
don't know.
Yeah,
We
I
got, Effect Veiler.
Go away, Jack.
You need to kidnap the
I'm
people
gonna
that
veil
make
your
the game
effects.
and say,
You
now
also
tell me what this
cringe.
means.
Tell me what it means.
Tell me
Show me
and I
who to
won't
cut.
shoot you.
Wait!
There's only one thing I can do now.
Wait, what?
There's only one thing I can do now.
Suck a dick?
Well, no, not really, but you know what I mean.
What, you can't suck dick?
Just run off.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Those are the words of a
Spend the
soldier
night,
candidate?
you don't even suck dick, Eric. I'm gonna drop you back home,
Okay,
and you
so
can think
1
about that
through
stupid
3.
shit that you just said.
And you can increase
Spend
the
the night,
level.
these hoes is wildin'.
Oh wait, hold on. Increase the pendulum scale.
So, does no one live in these buildings?
Nope. No one to get mad if we make noise.
Those bitches
Looks
wanna
kinda
spend
rusty.
the night.
Press the cord. Kalia, go!
You know who would win this duel? Sabrina.
It's pretty old. Be careful.
Okay.
Since I can't do anything anymore pendulum summoning,
Easy now.
I will end my
You
turn.
worry too much. I'm not some princess who
Okay.
needs to be coddled. Shit.
Give me more, give me more, give me more.
Okay, let's see.
Whew. That was unexpected. Thank you, Cloud. Ah, there it is. The wall. You know, I thought about, but in the end,
Too dangerous?
too much.
No.
Maybe more
Hello.
than I
Making
can
sure
handle.
I'm reading both the
Even
facts.
Now,
Bacon
people hate the
pancakes.
steel sky.
Making
The
bacon
slums.
pancakes.
I'm not gonna
but
make
I
the same
don't.
mistake as
All
before.
that passion,
And then you
all
did.
those dreams.
There's a possibility I might.
Oh no!
How could you do this to yourself, Efren?
How could you be gay? I
This time
thought you
I'll
were
go
better.
first. After all, I can't count on
You thought wrong.
Sure about this?
See for yourself.
Well, so you are gay then?
No, I'm Ace.
Maybe
I
I'll
don't know,
go
that
on
sounds
ahead
pretty
and
I'm
sus.
leave
Ace the Bat Hound.
I really hated when people get the
Hey there,
lightning
dog.
storm plus
Then you
Reikeki.
talk. Tell me a story.
No, alright. Is it as bad as getting buffed like Geki and fucking harpies?
Well, that too. Oh, so it's a no
Gotcha.
TK then?
Not
You're
quite.
killing me here.
I don't have anywhere near enough fucking attack power to do an OTK.
No salty
That's-
runbacks.
That's the main downside to
Here goes
playing,
nothing.
what do you call it? To playing, Sky Strikers is the most amount of damage I can do in a turn is about,
1,500.
3,000 at the most, give or take, you know?
Is that a ritual card?
You good?
What?
Did I read that right?
I think you're crazy, Eric.
Fuck you.
That was not a ritual.
Fuck.
My
Kagari.
hero.
Kagati.
Never a dull moment with you.
Okay, Gary.
That a compliment?
Sky
Yamero.
Striker Ace. Kagati.
Kadome.
Anyway,
Sky
they don't
Striker
think I have
mobilize.
anything else.
Engage!
Oh, now she's in the party.
I'll
Great.
search out.
We're getting closer to the station.
I need this right now. Alright.
This bitch got a
I'll draw
mithril
another card
amulet.
in my hand. I'll place this there.
Oh, that's what I thought was the ritual thing.
No, it's a field spell.
I see.
Which I will now do this. And I will search a card. Sky Striker Airspace. Area 0. And let's see.
Okay, keep saying that in that weird tone when he reads
One.
the cards.
2, 3.
Oh man, you don't want to fuck
Basically,
with that guy.
Alright,
That's
I have
Efren.
at least one card. Alright.
I heard that he once beat a guy in a duel, then he cooked him. It was
Yeah.
horrific.
Literally
The guy,
beat me in a duel.
the guy
and
didn't
then
even
started
have a
playing
girlfriend. He
Alright.
cucked a guy that didn't even have a partner. I don't even know how he
Then
did
I'll
that.
set these two. And my
You
turn.
gotta say it right. If not, throw down a face down.
I'll throw down 2 face downs. Now activate my monster effect, Sky Striker Ace Chizuku. And
which wins me the duel.
Yes, which wins me the duel. Then I'll get this card to my hand.
But do you hate being a fucking chode? Then you
Your
should be
turn,
more like
Eric.
me.
Wow, this is surprisingly worth something and still garbage at the same time.
So, we'll probably run into a few monsters on the way. There's a
You can't do that. You're cheating. Your mom's cheating, and I'm loving it.
I love that video.
Dracula dead and cucking it.
You can't keep getting away with this.
I really like that. You can't keep getting away with this.
Because it's there's just a cry of desperation, like he doesn't know what to do. Like, how do I stop a man that's smart enough to
really
keep
funny.
bullshitting out of these scenarios?
It's so sad, but also so hilarious.
You can't keep getting away with it.
What are you doing more face downs for? In case they have a trap?
Yes.
No, it's just so I have. Oh, what the hell do you have?
Yeah, this bit.
Try to stay behind me.
Well,
I have Called by the Grave, so.
No, I actually threw away my Called by the Grave. So.
Efren's like, it's alright, I'm not losing to you twice. Ever.
Ever again. You hear me, bitch?
I'm gonna go out of my way to make sure you
Wait,
never
do you
win
use Red
another
13
game.
in the remake
I'm gonna
or no?
be every opponent you ever have from now on.
You do or you don't?
He's not playable yet.
You do. Well, no, you get him in your party, but yeah, he's not playable.
That's fucking lame.
Yeah. You just see him.
I think they thought that it would be like too difficult to model him per se. I don't know
let's
the
be
exact
real,
thing.
they're stretching it out.
Yeah.
I
think
think
that
they
is
didn't
the
really
main
need to
thing.
introduce him yet either.
Didn't include stations.
Technically, Red 13 shows up in the Shinra building, so it's fine.
No, it's
overall,
fine, but there was no real need. They could have had it be like you discover another Shinra lab or some shit later and find him. Yeah, it'd have been a little different, but they could have did that. I'm just saying, they showed him because that's what you're supposed to do at this time, but then it's like you can't play him. It's like how they kept shoving Sephiroth in everyone's face, even if Sephiroth really doesn't show up much in the game until near the end. Like, outside of a couple of manipulating things, but he doesn't show up that much. But they're like, what are we gonna do? Not show Sephiroth and have the fangirls lose
Are we
their
not
mind?
gonna cuck everybody?
Didn't expect to see you here.
Sir, if we wanted to cuck them, we would make it so they don't see Sephiroth.
Let's cuck them and then fuck them.
Wait.
Fuck them stupid.
Okay, Mr. McMuscles, I'm starting to think you don't know what any of this means.
Wait, Cax.
I know why, but that's one of my favorite bits.
Fame is available, but he's not available yet.
No, I fuck them stupid. And I give myself a huge, like pat on the back.
Oh, I love that.
So you
Awesome.
guys are all just jealous, whatever, you're jealous. Look, there were these two hot bisexual girls, and they were offering some shit, so I take them back home and
what was it, Eric?
I just fuck them stupid.
I spill a card.
Huh?
Wait.
Oh.
And I give myself a big pat on the back. So, you guys are all just jealous, whatever. So now we're here, gonna buy revengeance.
By the way, Eric, I just want to mention that, I kind of feel bad about this. Because I feel like the heart of the cards is on my side.
This is bald
Fuck
motherfucker.
off, Efren. I'm not even watching the duel, but that sounds like a bunch of bullshit.
Close my eyes, and when I open them
I'm
again, it's
dunking
gonna
on
be
you.
access code talker.
On the hunt.
I'm sorry that I'm dunking on you so hard. It just feels like the heart of the cards are on my side,
No.
As Efren winds up to throw the card
What,
down.
you couldn't get him out
To
already?
the back streets? There will be monsters.
Yeah, Ash Blossom in defense mode, huh?
Better than
Wait, did I fuck up the Oh, wait, yeah, because I don't have, Effect Veiler in my fucking deck. She's in the
Oh
graveyard.
man, I can't believe Efren's gonna lose twice into Eric. Oh man, I guess his duelist status might
Lose
be
me, says Efren.
You can't beat me, I'm king of the games.
Nightmare Unicorn, that's what you're gonna beat me with?
Yeah.
That sounds almost like a contradiction. A nightmare unicorn.
You couldn't even let me go with dignity with Access Code Talker.
I couldn't get the materials for him.
I don't want you to have any fucking sense of pride. I want to beat you with the smallest
I thought that was a good game.
You know, just regular friendly game, you know.
Wait, you got the friends?
So, alright, I will say, if I didn't have both Lightning Storm and Raigeki in my hand that first turn, it probably would have actually been more of a match, not gonna lie.
You might have actually had a chance against me.
Eric, come on, you did win the first one.
Efren, I'm not mad, I'm not bothered or anything, I'm just making fun, alright?
Alright, because I don't want you to feel like your deck is bad, because you actually did put up a very good defense in the first duel.
You know, while I was holding back.
And again, literally, if I didn't have fucking Lightning Storm and Raigeki in the opening hand, things could have gone anyway.
You have both Raidens in your hands.
Well, I go for another round at it.
One more then.
Best two out of 3.
And then Efren brings out the Exodia deck.
No.
He doesn't have an Exodia deck. No. These two cowardly.
I just made one just now, just for you, Eric.
Alright. I like how we both have the fucking same icon.
I really like the Condemned Dark Lord. You know, he's really cool.
Dark Lord.
You want to know what her story is? Do you know, Eric, or do you want to tell you?
I don't. Go on.
So, essentially, you've seen those spell cards like Forbidden Chalice, Forbidden Lance, Forbidden Dress, or whatever. And have you also seen those trap cards? Solemn Judgment, Solemn Warning, Solemn Scolding, stuff like that.
Solemn Penis.
So basically, the girl from those forbidden spell cards. What's up?
Fuck it.
No!
What?
Do I want to know?
Because he negated my effect.
Because he said something, and then I just hear you scream, and I'm like, okay.
Yeah, that's normal for Efren.
Thanks for negating the effect that I didn't care about, by the way.
Oh, it wasn't something you wanted?
I needed to bait you.
You're fake.
Oh, that was a bait, huh?
It would have been beneficial if you let that go through, but I was like, okay, if he negates either of these effects, I'm kind of at a loss, but I need this one effect to go off, mostly.
Just this one. Oh, I did beat a Witchcrafter deck.
Was it Rob?
A great place to lay low.
No, not that one.
Gotta go fast!
What the fuck?
Why did you just scream?
Sounded like you yelled that you were gonna
go fast!
Sounded like you yelled something about fisting Eric. I gotta fist you! I gotta fist you real good!
They call me Wilson Fist for a reason.
No one calls you that, sir.
Oh, it's not fist, it's fist. Because it is. I need to pump that fist.
That's it. Sir, we've never called you that.
I've called you that.
That way is a dead end.
You're fake meat.
You're a piece of meat.
What?
You're going to be fed piecemeal. Can't let you do that, Eric.
Can't let you fuckers go to space.
I really can't.
It's true, you can't let these fuckers and gays go to space.
Yeah, if the gays go to space, then we won't be able to take care of, anything. They're gonna make things worse.
I almost think that Eric baited me on that, not gonna lie.
No.
He masturbated you on that one.
Have I been debated?
I don't have the best.
Oh, it's me, Djibouti Dubs.
Over here.
And I'm here
to
deal with this Yu-Gi-Oh bastard.
Ah! You bastard. I needed
okay,
that.
2 years. That was a sneeze. 4 years. I'm sorry, 5 years. You douchebag. Alright, 3 years it is.
Oh, fuck it. Alright. I do it on this place on South Park and
Efren, one more word and I will have you in contempt for court.
I'll have your nuts for God's.
At you. Alright, 6 years. I didn't say anything. 4 years. That was a sneeze. 5 years. I'm sorry. 7 years, you douchebag. Who are you to judge my lifestyle? I'm the judge.
Oh, Eric, by the way, did you bother doing like the tutorial missions in the solo mode?
Yes.
Did you notice that one of them like is like having you play a fucking Destiny board deck?
Destiny is destiny.
Oh, you mean the fucking second tutorial thing?
Yeah.
No.
They have you play as fucking Destiny board. Oh, goddamn. Yeah, wait, hold on. No, I think
the fucking one I have.
It's on you.
It's not the best.
I for some reason thought you had like another thing in your hand. I was like, oh god. Oh no.
Your social card to me, her fucking effects trash when I don't have any more social cards.
Basically, yeah. I think she's one of the ones that you run just 2 copies of, if I remember correctly.
Mm-hmm. What do you mean? I have 5 copies.
Wait, what?
No, I'm bullshitting out loud.
Oh, I thought you actually, for some reason, I didn't like piece it together and stuff. I was like, what?
What? No. No to everything you just said.
What's it gonna be?
Ash Crimson.
No!
Well,
it's
not a big
Ash
loss,
Crimson.
but it is kind of annoying.
Mm-hmm.
I had some good ones I went, Okay, I'll just have to not special summon this turn.
You special summoned Efren. Why would you do this?
Would you like to take the maxi challenge?
It's the fucking first time I've seen... I've seen shit in my day.
I've seen shit come out of your ass.
It was very disturbing to see.
What a wonderful ass.
Well, we did take a detour.
Damn, you got a nice cock, bro. Yeah. You must shit a lot.
Me?
What?
I'm feeling a bit...
What?
You're in for a treat.
That's an actual image, and when you want to make it, you want to know what's even more cursed is Sonic in a humanoid form, and he's like in a gym shower, and he's like, "Damn, bro, that's a nice cock. You must shit a lot."
What? What does that correlate? Why does that correlate with that?
I don't know. Ask Sonic.
I probably should have blown up one of your pendulum cards. I just realized.
Pendulum of Doom.
Yeah,
what's the Pendulum of Doom doing there? I didn't order the Pendulum of Doom.
I wanted to get more damage, I won't lie.
Oh,
fuck me. This is gonna be my Doom, isn't it?
Doom,
no, it's not.
Doom.
Let's welcome back to the stage.
Oh, is that the only one you have?
Yeah. Guess which one? Guess which card I have. Come on, guess.
Alright. I'm gonna guess an Ash Blossom.
No, you get one more guess.
Crimson.
Okay, I'm gonna guess. Alright, you know what?
Bussy.
Alright, I think I know what it is.
Kramer and the
another
stream.
Max C, isn't it?